Beep, boop, beep. What the fuck is Crunchyroll doing offering drops on my stream? Ends May 26th? I've only got 6 days to take advantage of my Crunchyroll site-wide quest? No! Oh my lord, oh my lord. What the fuck is this? Beatrice the Maiden Bug. God damn. World of Warcraft. Alright, fine. Not gonna think about what they're up to over there. Hello. What's up, Remover Pubs Jojo Jr.? Hello. Hey, Shame Raider, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. Now you're all gonna hear a sound as I open up my copy of Grand Theft Auto 4. Welcome back, Lost Frack. Welcome back, Carried Heather and Dino Turtle. Either way. Tom Walker, I am too drunk for this. Damn. I haven't been drunk in so long. And it's such a fucking old man thing to say, but I'm like, I can't even remember it being fun to be drunk. Looking back, I don't think it was. It was just good to feel different. You know, it felt like the day was over more than it felt like I was having a good time. Hello, mates. I got drunk 4 times last week. It was sick. Hell yeah. Rock on. Unless that's bad. In which case, uh-oh. But best of luck. Hey, dear boy. Thank you, Zombie Swanson, for the 100 bits. Trying to retrace why I said Diabor. Oh, Diabor was saying that I'm almost done with this. Honestly, it feels that way, doesn't it? It feels like there's only seconds left in this playthrough. I'm gonna put in the title that this is indeed Stream 2. That way it reminds me when I'm exporting the VOD to YouTube. Because there's someone who's very invested in me keeping the playlist accurate to its the playlist to the order of operations of me streaming the video game, and I sympathize with that. But I'm also very bad at organizing literally anything. Watching from Meemaw's Wake, thank you for the 9 months. Happy streamiversary. And good luck celebrating that wonderful Meemaw. Thank you for the 41 months of Prime Gone. Thank you, Stupid Boner, for the 8 months. Much appreciated. Today I saw a motorcycle going at a regular speed and I was very upset about it. I'm so sorry to hear that, Clockdown Girls. I feel like every time I see a motorcycle, I am amazed by someone's decision to get on it. It's... What an insane mode of transportation, man. Just offsetting your, making parking so much easier, but making staying alive so much more difficult. What an interesting trade-off. Oh my! Alright, I reckon that's time to start up stream properly. Hey, thank you very much, Wife Hugger, for the 45 months of Prime. Thank you for listening to the Willosophy episode. The whole time I was doing it, I was like, fuck man, this is so boring. I'm glad it was interesting, because the whole time I was like, God damn it, Jesus Christ. I'm used to just like opening up a big document of things I found online and sharing those and laughing at that stuff. All right. Here I go. Computer, please begin the stream. Yeah. God, I'm way too fucking high strung if I'm getting scared at 500 bits. Hey, thank you so much, losing ironically. It's very nice of you. Thank you. Hello everybody. We're back. We're back streaming a Fast Car GTA 4 : a fast bike. Too loud, immediately too loud, too loud. Let's fine tune that volume slider. I think that's a perfect place for the volume slider now. Yeah, at about 18%. Hello! By the way, the skeleton has a new pose. Demi keeps coming in here and touching the skeleton. And I realized that when I noticed that the skeleton is A, still there, B, looking in a different way. And if she denies it, I get really mad at her. There's also, importantly, a mannequin head right there that she got jump scared by during an episode of the podcast last week that she positioned so it was looking at her chair. So the whole room is set up to be maximally off-putting, you know? And I'm not just saying that by the fact that, like, I can reach out and touch, oh my god, 3 separate video game controllers and a prop gun. I mean, like, there's just... You know when they say in an obituary that this person's life has all the signs of a life well lived, you look out at their funeral and you see, like, all the friends and people they grow close to? I think that this current setup, which is... 3 separate video game controllers, 1 in a plastic case, and also the Mr. Bean teddy on the desk. This is some brutal stuff. Also, let's get out in front of this one. Today, I left the house to go to the gym for the first time in ages, which is good. The bad part is that the motivation to go to the gym came from Demi saying, "You have to leave the house right now. I found out a smell is my fault. And you have to leave while I deal with it." She didn't tell me anything more than that. I was like, oh, okay. To be honest, I didn't ask. I didn't want to know what was going on. Turns out that what had happened was she had left something in the pressure cooker and it had been there for several days. So that immediately sounds pretty bad on account of food smells bad. After, if you leave it long enough that it stops smelling good. The thing she left in the... question, was it poop? No. The ominous vent in our house has a very strong paint smell coming out of it. Demi, I understand why you're trying to drop a new smell story into the chat when you are too low on screen. You are lashing out at this point, Demi. You are being cruel, and I will not take fucking camera position notes from you. All right? Not taking this. I'm doing this so that this camera stays here, and also, in this, I'm perfectly fine. You should put on makeup. I will make up some stuff if you don't fucking watch it. I'm gonna make up some stuff about our marriage, tell it to our therapist, get her on our side. The thing she had left in the pressure cooker was beef tallow that she was rendering for candle purposes. So she had steadily boiled fat, and then the fat had gone wrong. How's the big candle? The big candle has been reduced to nothing, thank goodness. But, yeah, that's the deal with me. I've left the house. I've actually lived a pretty blessed existence right now on account of... Sorry, my knee jogged the desk there and everything looked like a Category 7 earthquake had hit. I left the house at Demi's insistence, and then it turned out that as soon as I left the house, she had turned to deal with the smell and thrown up 3 times. So, the beef tallow has been rid from the house. Also, what's up, Nathan? They just got the follow alert. The beef tallow has been rid from the house. Thank God. It will never darken our doors again. Demi, thank you for protecting me. And I appreciate the low level of smell that I am existing in currently, which is all because of me. I'm sitting here, stinking it up into this Tenacity long sleeve that I bought at the, Demi and I bought at the show, at the final show they ever did before Jack Black, the traitor Jack Black, assassinated the legend Coward Glass. Coward Glass? Kyle Glass. Fucking whatever. You know, you understand why I get that mixed up. Anyways. Hello, everybody. Today, we will be playing Fast Car Grand Theft Auto 4, Fast Bikes. In this case, we will be playing a mission that I believe entails us getting into a car. I will be putting away my sawn-off shotgun. I'll be taking out my fists and using the exit door to exit the clubhouse. Oh, game takes a second to remember what colors things are outside. And a scream. One scream in the neighborhood is the prelude to our destruction! Alright, well, fair enough. Well, that was a good try. Unfortunately, that means we're going to respawn at a hospital that's quite further away from where we need to be. Alright, let's make our way to the mission. Please, please let me have one of these. Okay. It's almost the end of the last stream. Did the Hyperbike Boy get fixed? It did not, no. So, there is one biker in the gang who moves at super human speeds. He does seem to be tethered to the pack, but every now and again he gets a little ahead of himself. Aww. And zooms away, but then comes back a second after. Wow. Oh, might I have this once more? Thank you, my friend. Every gang's got that one member with the zoomies. Every friend group has that one friend who keeps zipping out ahead of you and then looking back like he's an expectant cat. Speaking of expectant cats, the cat woke me up today. Crime among, crime known among all cat owners. The cat's crime of choice here was walking into our bedroom and slamming on the sliding door to the little wardrobe we have in there. What was happening over here? Such that it seemed like he was beating on a tiny drum. Oh man, that guy got messed up. He was genuinely going dong 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 dong. It was incredible. Also, hey, thank you very much. Got your Zach for the 60 months. Wow, wait, imagine 9 months from now. I can't, I cannot even fathom how freaking epic 9 months from now will be. Thank you, Teacher Lacey89 for the 9 months, and thank you, Microplastics Good For You for the 43 months. What's up? Okay. Haha, Johnny, I've sent you a link to the Deadbeats website. Check it out. Okay, we've got... Oh, dear. Just gonna stand here. And let's go ahead and start the next mission. Next mission, Liberty City Choppers. Tom, I'm listening to the stream in audio-only mode so I can listen to it like a podcast. Do you think you can narrate when you get obliterated by a car? I'll do my best to radio play it, yeah. This guy looks like... Wait. Shoot me on over back to him. Glowing golden eyes like a vampire from Twilight?
Don't help nothing. Yeah, I hear you, man, but these bikes are the real deal.
Dude, he's got Edwin Cullen's beautiful eyes.
Apparently they're gonna go crazy for
wow, wait.
Now, business...
All right, let's skip through this. Hang on tight, Spider Monkey. One of the all-time greatest lines. Now that bike there is one of the ones we're gonna want to fix, potentially. But let's go ahead and go to the truck, see if this just sorts itself out. Off we go! Oh. Okay. My strategy here, such as it is going to be stick to like the middle of the road or the very sides as much as we can. The exact middle on the bike seems to be much more forgiving than on a car, on account of you can sometimes just thread the needle on oncoming traffic if they don't, you know, hit something and careen off. Never mind. For whoever was watching on audio only, I just got blown up. And also, and this is separate from the video game gameplay, I've realized that the attempt counter isn't on screen, and it is being incremented from 0 to 1 to 2. Oh. Deep beep. Okay, Liberty City Choppers, here we go. Thank you, Ignatius, for the keeping me honest that there's no attempt counter. Also nice to... I like this. I like starting the mission off with him zooming off. That puts me in a good mood every single time. Like that one mission back in the day. Back in the day. Good lord, I've been playing this for too long. Like that one mission early on in Grand Theft Auto 4 regular game, which was the date with Michelle. I've been hit by a car. Where each mission would end with her and Nico getting pancaked by cars over and over again out at the front of her apartment. Also, the game has done something fascinating with its display. 1920 by 1080, 60 hertz. You got it. Okay. Now riddle me this. Why isn't that filling me canvas? Because I can see so many... Oh my god. Okay, is this gonna... Crossing my fingers and dotting my toes that this works. Hey! Go off, Kings! Thank you for the raid! Also, thank you, Hand Too Long and Bowl of Keys and Monkey I Shrunk the Chimp for the resubs. Monkey I Shrunk the Chimp is one of my favorite all-time Twitch names. Haven't seen Honey I Shrunk the Kids, don't need to. Monkey I Shrunk the Chimp, such a good, completely nonsensical joke. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm gonna be doing some... Uh-oh. Sorry, I forgot that that happens. Some GTA 4 fast bike gameplay here. They hit me with the frickin' spinner, man! Ball of the century! Was coming in leg side, it bounced to the wicket. My wicket is in shambles and my team will never recover. Hey, thank you, Backshot 1776. Watch him go. He said, stick behind me, brother. Those were his last words. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do that. Thank you, Proud Substitute Teacher, for the resub. Zorks, thank you. Welcome back. Okay, that's enough near misses thanking subs. I'm gonna go ahead and focus up on the game just a tad. Although I did just see the question, Tom, are you a sports guy? And I'll say, look, I think you know the answer here when, if you're asking it, then you already know the answer. You're just... Guy walking up to Houdini saying, hey, so everybody says you can survive getting punched in the gut as hard as someone can, right? There's no way Houdini's getting out of that interaction without getting punched in the gut. There's no way I'm getting out of being asked if I'm a sports guy without being made fun of for the level of sports guy I am not. I am not really a sports guy. I know... Do I know any sport? The last sport I, followed in any form was, sumo wrestling during, COVID. Because, I got so into it because you didn't have to leave the house. You could just put it on in the background. It was perfect ADHD watching because every bout is 20 seconds long and is just putting, I don't know, 2 slabs of beef on the things they use to test car crash collisions and just going. Do you have ADHD? No. But I sympathize with those that do. Those that suffer from the condition have my utmost empathy. Tom, you can just say you're a Magic the Gathering guy. I don't want that on the record. I don't... You understand how I don't want those words to leave my lips, right? Tom takes pills for fun like his friends. Me trying to... Ah! Me and my friends are doing, like, Ritalin and shit for fun recreationally, and then I would have someone be like, yeah, no, I'm also feeling, very energetic. Okay. No, I'm more of a flesh and blood guy right now, and I'm not just talking of what comprises me. That's the card game of choice that I am playing. Anyways, now, attempt 5. The empathetic streamer. That's right. There has to be one. Goodbye, man. Oh. Dear. Roof? No roof. Just down. Flat back bump. Well taken. Survive with a sliver of health. Let's go ahead and see if we can't make the best of a bad situation, find ourselves a bike, and get to the checkpoint. Tip, 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 tip. Okay, now this is a long enough road that I think if I see the cars coming, I'm going to be able to use Johnny's speed, low as it is, to evade them, because they are far off in the distance. Jim, no! Okay, that's an interesting wrinkle to the idea that we have to keep Jim alive. Also, hey, Tone Provolone, thank you very much for the 28 months. Welcome back. Goodbye, Jim. Alright, now, what I'm thinking is, maybe the fact that Jim died then, but hasn't before, might be because he's, we were close enough that he didn't despawn or something, maybe? Just gonna scooch around here. Oh, no way to scooch around there! $20! Thank you for the $20. At this trying time. There wasn't a scoochable space. One of the classic blunders. Seeing a flaming car and thinking, I'll just get around that, then when it explodes it won't hurt me. Doesn't get around it fast enough. Oh! Trying to give a burning car that's about to explode the crotch as I pass by it. I brush my jeans on it, causing the spark to finally transfer to the gas tank. Man, I tore my jeans full through the crotch the other day. It was so humiliating. Woke Beekeeper, thank you for the 16 months. Welcome back. I was... No. Shit. I was getting on a bike. I shouldn't have ever gotten on a bike in jeans. I got on the bike the first, like, just, you know, slung my leg over, heard the rip, but needed to go somewhere, so just, like, felt the wind through the fabric. Big ol' boner, huh? I did not tear my jeans with a big ol' boner. I'm so sorry. My girlfriend first learned she had ADHD at a party where after doing some coke she said, I kinda just want to read a book. Then someone said to her, I can't diagnose you, but you should probably get tested for ADHD. That rocks. Yeah, I think in retrospect, the girl I dated who did like study drugs constantly, but also did them so we could play Netrunner together because it was like 10 p.m. I think maybe she might have had something. Or honestly, maybe just, I think that's one of the ones where you can't tell if they like have ADHD or are just like actually enjoying doing stimulants. And so you kind of find a way to work them into whatever, you know? It's like if you're a cocktails guy, you're at the beach, you're like, damn, you know what? A beautiful cocktail would really tie this day together. And then if you're inside in a log cabin in the snow, you're like, you know what? Cocktail will go great right now. I tried sneaking into a show I didn't want to be at when I was like 19. Ripped ass and crotch right off the jeans on barbed wire. Very cartoon-like. No! Watch out. Watch out. Ah. Oh, come now. Okay, off the mantle, onto the thing, Jim is dead. All right. Well, at least we hit every bit of exterior design the city put out for us there.
Keep the shiny side up and stick behind me, brother.
Gah. No. That was, in terms of the sounds you make playing a video game, I think that was really up there in terms of most transparently cowardly. That was a classic, oh dear, genre of sound. That stinks. Okay, round here. Able to make my way past this man by driving through him, so sorry about that. Down. Just gun it through this intersection. Hope, pray, hope. Dumpster puts me slightly off course. Able to correct. Sorry. No! Alright. Okay. Not gonna lie, Tom, I did rewind some YouTube VODs of Fast OG game of this because of noises. To hear them again because you... you thought I was so brave? Slopey, it's fucking... Look. I think the worst thing about playing a game like this, I think the worst thing about playing like Dirt Rally 2 or any driving game in VR is getting an understanding of what you're actually going to sound like when you die. Because those games like simulate getting into a car crash in like 1-to-1 fidelity. And now I know that if I'm gonna die in a car crash going like, I don't know, max speed down a dirt road, and when I lose traction, my last words they're gonna put on my tombstone are hubba hubba hubba. Got me sounding like the Three Stooges, dude. Local oaf makes it to heaven. St. Peter laughs, stamps rejected on application. I think Christopher Lee said something like that. Christopher Lee was so fucking cool. Have you all heard the story about Christopher Lee when they were making Lord of the Rings? Christopher Lee walking up to Samuel... No, not fucking Samuel. Peter Jackson. Different one. Walking up to Peter Jackson and saying, "That's not the sound someone makes when they're stabbed in the throat." And just be like, okay. Peter Jackson kind of like, I guess probably in the moment being a little annoyed at getting the acting note from one of his actors, you know, like not really kind of your place to do it, but also like, okay, you're really terrifying me, man, because he was a commando during World War II. Actually, if it was a bayonet, he'd be... And that's why, in the movies, when Saruman is stabbed like that, he actually makes a, he says, "Ach, Hans, no." Also, yeah, as long as we're talking Saruman, fun fact about... Oh, God. For one, I just said fun fact, which makes me want to end the stream and something else that I'm in possession of. The most precious gift of all. But... The thing that, if you haven't read the books, and also if you have, I cannot believe you just alley-ooped me into a fucking slam dunk there. One car to another. If you haven't read the books, Hermit, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. God damn it. Dude, fuck you. Ah!
Stick to me, Johnny.
Ah! Being a millennial, my hell. Trying to turn traitor to Gen Z and saying, no, I've been making fun of those guys the whole time too. I promise. I was never saying that my fucking... Well, here we go. I was never the one saying my mood is Hufflepuff until I get coffee and then I'm a Gryffindor or whatever the fuck they were doing. I was never someone saying that just happened. They ignore it. String me up with the rest of them. Weird thing about... Oh, the truck was wrecked. There's a truck?! You gotta let me do more of the mission before you tell me that I'm failing from doing stuff that I don't even know about. Why is my keyboard wet? Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Darkweb, for the gifts up to Slowpuke. And thank you, Da Neurospicy Biker, for the 20 bones. Anyway. In the Lord of the Rings, after Saruman doesn't die, he doesn't get killed by Grima Wormtongue, which is a character I would give like 3 years of my life to play. Holy, I would murder the role of Grima Wormtongue. I genuinely think it's like a role that my innate greasiness predestines me to play. Can you not picture me whispering into the ear of a monarch? God, I would be so good at it. Anyways, he doesn't die. Instead, he goes... he becomes a mob... He travels to the Shire and becomes basically a mob boss in the Shire going by the name of Sharky. And rules over the hobbits with an iron fist and also just is a little shit over there until the hobbits return and fuck him up real good. But he like has an entire system of corruption set up, and it's just like, oh, it's one of those things where you read about it and you're like, I can absolutely see why they cut this from the movie script. Sounds so made up, doesn't it? It sounds like AU shit. Saruman becomes Sharky and starts wearing boots. He doesn't wear a robe anymore. He wears like a leather tunic or something. That's bad that cars can do that. Okay, let's see. If I get gently placed over here and then the truck gets delivered to me, I can... Dude, please get in the car after all this. Don't get trapped trying to get into the wrong side. Oh, delivered to the truck by fence? Truck delivered to me? We meet in the middle? Hell yes. Okay. Yeah, the Sharky thing has such like DLC released after the game was a big hit, or potentially like DLC released for like Concord. Now that's good to see. Ah! That's right, Slopey. The chain link of traveling and benevolence. Trying to provide positive reinforcement to Slowpoke by also reading out the messages where she doesn't fucking clown on me. trying to be like, yes, that's good. We can perhaps every message could be like that instead of the ones that are. Don't you cage me. I can't live in here. I need to be heard. Hello. I think I am in jail. No, they're trying to get at me and they can't. That's nice. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get out and I can't, so... It seems we're at an impasse. Trying to stack these boxes up in such a way that I can drive over them and out. I think that's our best hope. Doesn't seem like it's happening. Don't you fucking say that just happened to me. If you change your perspective, a prison can become an impassable fortress. Wow. So you're saying that maybe I should look around and think that I'm not locked in here with boxes, they're locked in here with me? I have actually squished the boxes through the floor of the game and they don't exist anymore. Alright. But if I can... Okay. I think the options for me here are... Go find a bike, drive it into the corner here, and try and drive the truck up over the bike and out onto the road. I see that as kind of the only solution. I think that's pretty much the only way we can get out of this one. So, I'm just going to go ahead and look around for a motorbike. And then we'll see how that goes. Don't you take me out at the ankles with just a regular old street light. Don't have me die like that. Hey, thank you for the 43 months of Prime Shock Splicer, and thank you Lucky Lucy 221 for the 10 months. Okay. It seems like only yesterday that we were on attempt 14, but now here we are on attempt 16. Liberty City Choppers.
It would take a real dumb civilian.
Oh, thank God, checkpoint unlocked. That's huge. So, if you haven't seen one of these streams before, the big change between the DLC for Grand Theft Auto 4, never mind the truck was wrecked, but the big change is that the game now has checkpoints in the missions. So, these are so much easier than regular missions, even if they are so much harder on account of we are on bikes. It's huge. It's incredible technology to add to the world of Grand Theft Auto. It's almost like they were making this with me in mind. So this truck is one of the ones that is essential to drive, and I've changed it so that it is drivable. Sling it on around here. Okay. Can we mod to take the checkpoints out? No. Duh. Alright. That's okay. Just a quick spin round. Seeing if we can get down here. Check the map, see where we're headed. Oh, this isn't too bad at all, dude. Okay, sick. Plan is, get through here into the docks. Docks are safer than anywhere else in this game mode, so... Saying it's a game mode is maybe overselling it. But if we're able to get over there, that'll be a real thrill. Never mind. A taxi cab came out of a building. And another one did too, and they wrecked the truck. Even the best laid plans, huh? Okay. Beep beep. Oh my god, I got a fucking text notification at the same time. What a thrill! Okay. Man, I went to the gym today, and did approximately nothing. Broke like one sweat, if that. Truly an inactive gym time because I want to try and do it regularly rather than do what I always do, which is say, I'm gonna go 4 times a week, and then go exactly once, hurt my arm, and go, I think I'll just go ahead and rot and die. But, oh dear, please, no. Okay, we're good, no, we're not good at all. We are good again. Anyways, they've instituted a dress code, but the dress code is so... It's such a splitting of hairs that it seems strange to institute it at all, because all of the pictures they use for it are like just images of the products that they don't want people wearing. But that means that due to the things that they're trying to ban, it looks like all they're banning is being insanely fucking hot at the gym, which is good news for me. But the stuff that's getting banned is like the extremely spaghetti string men's tank tops that are plunging, and a leopard... Oh shit, is it the one that Deep Itch posted about? It might be. If it's the leopard print one, then yeah, it's... Wait. Also, I'm gonna die in this overturned truck, but the things that they are banning are... You can no longer have a leopard print ass. The only acceptable thing is to have a pink ass. No! No! I understand that there's a difference between these photos in terms of the outfit that they display, but it really doesn't... That is not the takeaway message that this gives. This does not come across as a dress code enforcement. Perv guy who's repulsed by leopards about to be cheering and hollering. Yep. Perv guy who suffered a traumatic safari experience, gonna be finally ready to go to the gym and really, really recline into the recumbent bike. Demi would enjoy that photo, I think. Successfully identified that my wife will sometimes... I'll sometimes like find her smiling at her phone and she's just looking at a photo of boobs. It's like, it's comical, dude. It's like insufferable webcomic dating a bisexual woman shit, where she's just kind of looking at a photo of a pretty woman. Uh-oh. Okay, that just spun me around. That's somewhat worse than being spun around. Okay. Now then. Now, if I just drive over here, where I'm trying to get to is in between there and there. So it's down. Okay. Jeez Louise, I think in that case, I'm actually going to go around here, look over here to cut off spawns from this area. Then I just need to get past this wall. Is there any way for me to do that nice and safely? I just freaked the fuck out because I thought a light was a car whizzing its way towards me. That has taken out a little part of that wall. Maybe I can fit in over there? Because I don't think I'm getting over that barricade without wrecking the truck with this amount of smoke coming out of it. Okay. Eek, eek. Good, 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 good. Oh no, a car is in the way. That's alright, and I stopped at the earlier intersection, so I was wrong. No, there's no way through! Okay. That's alright, just keep driving. Goo. Ooh, I'm in trouble. Shit, piss. We're right by the lake, so any solid hit to the side ends this run for sure. Sorry for saying it's a lake, New York heads. I know you guys don't have a lake. I think you have like a river or something. Got a 9/11 Memorial River put in after the incident. There it is! No, please, 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 please. Just get to the parking lot. Okay. New checkpoint hopefully reached.
It's time to stick it to him, Johnny.
It is.
Get him on the trailer, Johnny.
Oh, and it's fixed, dude. Yes. Okay. Now, we have to go ahead and put the bikes on the trailer. Park the bike on the back of the truck? Don't mind if I do. Don't like that. What are us losers playing at? Oh no. We're about to be attacked. Now, are you guys going to be killing my buddy here? Because I need him alive to finish the mission. Alright, let's go ahead and walk up to these guys and shoot them with a gun. Everyone, does anyone remember what our friend looks like as opposed to the rest of the bikers? The only thing I can think of is that he wouldn't be shooting at me with a gun, so I'm gonna be taking my cues from that a lot. Oh my god, if I die from gunfire. No, okay, I died from an explosion, I'm taking that, I'm taking that. The only American lake I know about is Lake Erie, on account of the New York Times is addicted to putting it as the answer to crossword puzzles. That's the only one. It's constantly in there, dude. I think in the last crossword puzzle we did... Shh. I think in the last crossword puzzle we did, it was... The answer to one of the questions was like... It was like... City that is well known for its lake. And we're like, fucking, alright, well, it's 4 letters long. That means it's like, that means it's Erie again. Okay, get on here. It's a 5-letter word with 4 vowels. I think it's 4 letters. The lake version is. Sorry, Gift Smooth. Sorry, Gift Smooth. Showing your whole ass to all of us crucial verbalists. The New York Times crossword is so frustrating as an Australian, because you'll just be like going through it fine, and then one of the The three clues that you're missing are like a Major League Baseball hitter rookie who did 3 seasons from 2007 to 2010 and everyone knows him, and then like the most popular snack brand at Trader Joe's. And you're like, well, what the fuck am I... Alright, get on in here. These are the 3 bikes we need, hopefully. So I'm gonna just put them in one by one.
Too bad, deadbeats.
Then, when these guys turn up to kill us, we'll have a lot of our work done, and maybe we can even abscond with it. Phone Terry or Clay for backup? Alright! Nope, not messages. Sorry. Terry, my man! Alright.
Jonathan, whatever can I do for you?
Well, you could save me and Jim's hides from some angry deadbeats. We need your help.
Now, you know, only a chap...
I'm feeling unfortunately very represented by the character who answers the phone with Jonathan, whatever can I do for you? Because I have a similarly unnerving conversational style in literally every time I talk on the phone. I think the amount of times I've answered like a serious work call with something approaching well is like, it's so far beyond the limits of good taste. Forever your most humble servant. Ah, your lordship. What would your ear have whispered in it today, my lord? Come you for advice or succor? My dad says howdy on the phone. Damn. Woohoo. I'm shooting my gun at you. I'm shooting my gun at you. You're dead. You're dead. You don't get to get up. Okay, good. God, the Vizier group chat would go crazy.
I could ride solo here on in.
Whispering things in my liege's ear once more, friends. Ah, soon he will be wrapped around my little finger. Yes, your little finger will be rotten with lieges. And then, like, Sultan posting like, hey, think I got added to this accidentally. What are you guys all talking about, lol?
Okay, let's get this truck back to your guy.
Okay. Checkpoint reached. Also, thrilled to be back in the truck, but this time it's, again, laden down with beautiful bikes. Makes me feel closer to the premise of the game, which is GTA 4, but it's bikes instead. In this case, it's car, but the car is bikes. Sorry, man. Oh. Preparing a fine banquet for my liege, with perhaps a most uncommon ingredient secreted within. Yes, I think this is my most delicious morsel yet, though I shan't be taste testing it myself. Everyone in the Vizier chat are reacting to that with the emote. God damn, you know it goes crazy in there. Instead we just have the Doge chat where they're just saying like slurs that haven't been used since the 1920s. Not that my complaint is that they should be using current day slurs. Alright? Anyways. This is now a completely broken truck and I cannot get it to move, unfortunately. I'm gonna try and do the trick where you call 911 and it makes the car's engine work. Oh, but I don't like my odds. And we've been rolled over onto our back. But, oh, please. Is it? Okay, no movement at the station. Take out my phone, my shitty little biker lock screen. Visible to my pal in the passenger seat. I'll call for police. They're all busy. Dang it. Okay, I think we have to get hit by a car and reset to the checkpoint, unfortunately. You know what? Let's go out under our own steam. Oh, never mind. I'm getting put in the dumpster instead. Hey, thank you, Go Progress Chrome, for the 28 months. Welcome back. I got it. Okay. If I stand in... No. Too gentle. Well, after that, okay. After the gentle send-off, it was nice to get a bit of brutal punctuation at the end. Okay. Retry the mission. Attempt 20. Please. If Sir would furnish me with another mission attempt, I would not let him down.
It's time to stick it to him, John.
Okay, we're back at... dang it, we're back at the stealing bikes bit. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, I have to maintain cognizant. Maintain cognizant? I have to remain cognizant of the fact that, you know what, we're still dealing with a mission structure that is so much more charitable than anything in the GTA 4 base game. Are there any good video games about being a scheming vizier other than Crusader Kings 3? I feel like, there's that one Rain game that everybody likes, isn't there? I don't know that that's particularly vizier style. They should make a Goose game, but for being a vizier. Instead of, like, pressing a button to flap your wings or, you know, raise your neck and honk, you could have a button to say, yes. A button for steepling your fingers, and then your bend down button that either helps you conceal yourself behind scenery or brings you at the exact level to whisper in your liege's ear. Dude. Where did all my bikes go? Oh, a car hit them all over here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and recollect those. You should make a game, Tom. It would be my greatest honor to try and work out how to use Unreal Engine and then disappoint everyone, including myself, on account of I do not know what the fuck I'm doing in there. Call Terry for backup. Jonathan. Jonathan, your wish is my command, grandest leader. Vizier Wanderstop. Dude, the burned out Vizier finding solace? Yes. This tea shall be fit to flavor the very... the cups of angels themselves. Now this is fucked. Alright. Why'd I go to all this trouble and then find out one of the bikes is completely inaccessible? Fuck. Okay. Alright. Try and... Don't say that to the bike, man. Alright, well, will it get out of there? Maybe? Okay. Wait, so maybe we don't have to steal the bike? Maybe blowing up one is okay? And yeah, Pat, I would absolutely... We were talking about doing the Vizier game in the Guru Crew Discord, right? Sounds like you'd benefit from a game development advisor who could whisper some tips to you. Yeah, I'm commissioning Grace Bruxner, sorry, to stand behind me and say, my liege, those textures are beyond beautiful, but if I may say, the object itself might need some code attached to it, wouldn't you say? Okay, take out the Angels of Death. We're now at the point where we get to just fire our gun over and over again. Dude, Frog Vizier would go so hard. Oh god, I'm getting shot. Only a little, every now and again, but every little counts. Goo, goo, goo. Grace is so cool. If you don't know, Grace is the dev of Frog Detective, who had was in the chat when Limmy was playing her game, and he put her on screen so she could say whatever she wanted, and she just said, "You're a cunt." You're a cunt, Limmy. And it was great to see Limmy break into a smile and then have to hide it. Alright. Now. Oh shit. Oh crap. Now then. Take a look at the map. We are headed north. Oh man, I've just gone off of the road, but I think this is doable, but this is a much more worrying route than going all the way over here. But we're gonna stick by it because this little shortcut here will hopefully help a little bit. Okay, kill those guys, put them down in the little alcove there as well. Now let's continue driving and hope that our humongous hitbox doesn't get dented by bikes. Or cars, like that taxi. That kind of scream makes me just... It brings home the reality that though I may want to be the scheming vizier, I'm above all else the clumsy court eunuch. A patsy in the schemes. Okay, okay, alright, round the corner before those cars come a-crashing through. Good. Okay, easy now. Please stop firing your gun, you're spiking my anxiety. Okay, the lost and damned are the woke biker gang. Unfortunately, we are also... maybe not going to receive the blessing of the fence again. Hopefully we'll be able to get over there regardless. Okay. No! Dude, there is no way that cars should be reaching here with this consistency. Okay, over here, and then over there. Easy. Easy as pie.
We should unload a couple of these bikes. A prospect can handle the truck. Alrighty then, amigo. I always get a kick out.
Oh, and to see him nailing the handshake at the end of the mission. And it's complete! Liberty City Chopper's down. 20 attempts. Thrilled by the checkpoint system in this video game. Holy Lord. And now, the thrilling moment where I get to press attempt down all the way to 0. Yay! Okay. Congratulations, everybody. We are all witness to a great becoming. I'm saying 6 because it takes some time to catch up. Boo! Also, hey, if anyone missed the backyard pro wrestling, well, backyard wrestling, let's not use the word pro where it doesn't particularly apply. Backyard wrestling stream, that clip, that VOD is up on YouTube, and I think I've got Ganesha's Thoughtycroft commissioned to edit the stream because it was so funny I want a permanent record of it. Because watching backyard wrestling with Brian was so fucking fun. Alright, here we are. Next mission. Bad cop drop.
Jim?
Attempt 1.
See, man.
Skipping the cutscene.
Like the feel of a fully automatic pistol.
I've been handed a gun, barrel first. I get that the bikers are kind of a reckless group, but I think that you would go ahead and hand someone the handle. But also he's relaxing by a dumpster now, so... Even with his bike as fast as possible, I think we'll probably race him to the cops and win. Never mind! That guy walks it off. Mr. Messenger Bag can take a hit greater than the strongest biker Liberty City's ever made? God, that stings, man. What is the protagonist's name again? I truly dare you to try and remember it. But I've been playing the game all this time. I think it's Johnny. But I'm truly... if that information gets permanently saved to disk, I'll be fucking furious. Okay, gonna just have that bump off our noggin and also get distracted and drive past the point we need to get to. Okay. There's the checkpoint. Some sloppy driving, but we get to it.
Man. You like looking at my patch?
We're frozen? Okay. We beat him.
Hey, officers, how you doing? Hey, McCormick's fat purpose brought us a present.
Crazy place to park if you're a cop who's trying not to get noticed, dude.
We got expensive tastes.
Hey, what's up, Vivile? We are winning. 1 mission down so far. Doesn't seem like the most forward-thinking plan, but alright. I mean, he drives like that, so you gotta give him props for not thinking everything through. Alright, down here, lure the bent cops to the ambush. This is gonna be another little bit of driving, and then a shootout style mission. Message received loud and clear. Ooh. Okay. Jim's bike was wrecked. I have to take care of Jim's bike? Ah, crud.
Crap! Fucking idiot!
Okay. That classic American phrase, bent cop. Look, you know what? They're able to hide. Some of the time they are able to hide that they are a British company, but then, yeah. Let's go ahead and race these bobbies to the... Oh, dear. Okay. Let's go ahead and race these bobbies around the clock tower. Use your bike to get up those apples and pears.
With moves like that.
Okay. Cutscene bent. Cutscene bent? Sorry, I read the word bent. Cutscene... accessed. Jim's bike was wrecked immediately! Okay. I think there is a way that we can get this where maybe Jim's bike won't get destroyed. Do I know how? No. Am I sure of that? Absolutely not. Does it seem like that given the evidence as we watch Jim cartwheeling off into the distance? No. But also, it's nice to see what other people have seen whenever I've died in this game. Speaking of... Alright. Crooked and bent are almost synonyms. Does that mean that Wonky Cop also works? A higgledy-piggledy police force, maybe? Is one you might not be able to trust? You might be onto something there. Where were you for the Rockstar localization team when they were making this? God, it must have been so nice. Was the Getaway Rockstar also? The Getaway was like a GTA but London, right? Okay. Alright. Oh, Jim, no! And we were right here. Alright. Well, I completed the mission anyways.
Give a fuck, assholes!
Give a fuck, assholes. Ashi Boy says, I just want to check out some GTA 4 gameplay and I see this chaos happening. Hello! This is GTA 4, but what if every one of the cars went very fast? And also, crucially, what if there was kind of an annoying guy off to the side? Gah! And he made that kind of sound whenever Jim's bike got wrecked. If it looks different from how you remember, a lot of people don't remember the cars going this fast. It's a weird kind of Mandela effect. Oh, okay.
Over to those fucking dirty cops, old man. Think you can handle it?
Okay. Easy. This is a pretty simple little ride. I'm not mad at repeating this every time the cutscene starts, but I am hopeful that Jim's bike survives it every now and again. That's me misinterpreting where the arrow was. Humiliating. Okay. I will wait here a minute. Okay. All done my waiting. I hope I'm not actually on fire. Now, Jim's bike has been wrecked again. Jim. We did make it further that one time.
If you still got it, old man, let's drop the fucking hammer on
Okay.
this run to those assholes.
Some might consider Tom annoying, but he is in fact he is Australian. Ah. It's important to remember the cultural differences make up a lot of why people don't like me. And in fact, they just illustrate that you should perhaps broaden your horizons. So you can enjoy... Is Jim the fast one? Yes. The bike that's being wrecked is the one that's catapulting off at unthinkable speeds. Now, is Jim gonna be able to hold it together for a second? Dude, he's right there. How is his bike wrecked? It looks better than mine.
There'll be another chance to deal with them. Oh, man!
Oh, man!
We race over to those fucking dirty...
Jim.
This is bullshit!
I agree. All right, now this time,
Got it, old man. Let's drop
I
the
think-
fucking hammer.
please, no. Oh. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate indeed. I see. No, shooting out a tire doesn't necessarily slow our buddy Jim down. I'd have to go into the game and just change Jim's bike to be rideable. Which I may well do, on account of...
Race over to those fucking dirty
I
cops,
don't
old
know
man.
which bike it is, but it seems like it would be good to have it not instantly kill Jim. Okay. Now, if I can find it here, that would actually help me out, because I don't know which one it is. Jim is currently standing by it, because he's just kind of chilling. He doesn't know where his bike is. We are currently racing him to the cops. He has disappeared, also, and is... Okay, wrecked his own bike off screen. Well, see you soon, Jim, man. Okay. Wiki says Jim. Oh, Jim's bike is one of the zombies? Okay, good to know. Thank you. It does feel good sitting in the water and just slowly revving a car, I say, as I spawn into the mission to die immediately before it even starts. Okay, well, I guess this is attempt 13. Lucky for some.
If you still got it, old man, let's drop the fucking hammer on this run to those assholes.
Okay. Easy now. Round here. This is our left turn coming up, so just gonna go ahead and... Oh, deftly slow down.
How do I look from
Pause.
behind, man? You like looking in my patch?
We pull up, we trash talk Jim, who of course crashed his bike immediately, but never mind. And now... Yeah, Slopey, that was very much like the little short film that... Short film. That was like the VHS from The Ring. I think I've talked about this on here. The most insane part of The Ring isn't the, like, supernatural presence or the idea that, you know... a ghost can kill you. It's the idea of, like, people watching a short film that's in black and white.
You stole his donuts, spilled his coffee.
Okay,
Killed the
easy
tour
now. We have to stay close to these guys or we fail the mission. So that's gonna be a fun little wrinkle. Oh, Jim, are you okay? Okay, looks like he's locked in right now. Dude, he's keeping pace. He's driving at completely reasonable speeds. Jim, go for it, brother.
Bulls are seeing red.
Oh, I'm so proud of him. Okay, good, 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 good. Now, hopefully we don't get hit by a car and undo all this good work. I'm too far from the bent cops. They need to follow me. Okay, I'll go ahead and slow down. They are now following me. Please do not hit Jim. Get around this car.
Speeding ticket.
Oh, please survive. Just over here. Bent cops.
Don't let him catch you now,
Oh,
Jim.
I didn't even think about them getting collected by cars on the way. Check the map, see where they are. They're not that far. Okay, they've just been hit a little bit of the way. Oh dear.
Poor assholes don't know what they're in for.
Yeah, no, for sure. Just kind of in general, the poor assholes don't know what they're in for. Everybody in the game doesn't. Okay, they're driving a bit slower, but they're able to keep it together. Okay. Thank God they're able to get to the checkpoint. Fellas, thank you so much for limping your way into the ambush. Take out the bent cops. All right. Jim's bike was wrecked! Jim!
I don't give a fuck, assholes!
Yeah, I know you don't, big man. Unfortunately... Oh my god, though, we get the respawn right over here. What a win! Oh, that's huge. Okay. Jim! Okay, this time, no focus on the cops. Let's just see what's up with Jim. Okay. This DLC has better checkpoints than the base game. Dude, this DLC has any checkpoints, which is huge. Okay, stop. I'm trying to just gently get Jim to the point where he's going to stop the bike before his acceleration takes over. Yes, okay, mission has changed. Jim, get off of the bike, man. Jim, get off the bike so you don't die from it, please, if you wouldn't mind. Jim, get off the bike, big man. I need you to relax, my brother. I need you to relax and not zoom away and also take me with you. Cool new gun that I get to use, though. That's a thrill. Okay. Oh, wait, this is the pistol that I'm using. Okay, something's glitched, but you know what? To my advantage, so I don't mind that at all. Also, I deserve it. I deserve something nice to happen to me for once. Okay.
We got lucky there, Johnny boy.
Cops murdered.
Shit for those dudes till God knows when. Now you know we ain't going out like that, Jim.
Cops murdered. Dialogue engaged with. Leave the area. Don't mind if I do. Okay, now we just need to lose our wanted rating. I'm gonna gun it all the way over here, and it's done! Oh, we don't even need to lose the wanted rating! Oh, that's the new auto pistol they gave me. It looks like a regular pistol. Oh, it's so good! What a thrill, dude. Okay, well, honestly, this is progressing at a faster pace than I'd ever thought it would. That's 2 missions. Okay. Jump on in. Ah! God damn it. Another preview of what I'm gonna sound like right before I die. Great news. Well, it's a short DLC. There are only like, I think, what, 8? 10 or 8 missions, I believe. I'm not interested in the race, Terry, but thank you so much for letting me know that there's an optional activity that I won't be able to complete because every car is undrivable. Okay. Alright, well, let's just get on up. Grab a sweet 20 from the ground and look at where we need to go now. All the way over here. Alright, that is unfortunate. This commute is actually going to take a large amount of the stream, I think. More than anything we've come to before. Just have to release that guy from his little cloud skew. Expedition 33 floating in the air hell. Alright. Bike spotted. Gonna go ahead, grab this death, and then think about how nice it would have been to be riding a motorbike. Wait, no, I'm not on attempt 15, I'm on attempt 0! Please don't go to negative numbers, everyone make fun of me. Okay, good, phew. Clear obscure mention. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. How'd they do that, huh? Truly, one of those things you look at and go, I didn't know you were allowed to make something that good. Alright. We're gonna make fun of you for not having a counter reset button. Look, I think when you understand the amount of fucking weird unsupported GitHub software you have to delve into to get what seems to be a simple enough idea, which is a piece of software that increments a number on screen by 1 every time you press a button. It is bizarre. I died, by the way. Okay. Okay. All by my own boys. Making a computer count is actually hard. It does seem like that. I mean, making a computer do anything is pretty hard, dude. Oh. Getting a bunch of crystals together and saying now, you know, show me a screenshot from Crisis from 2005. I don't like your odds. The fact that, you know, it's taken us generations to get to the point where it can render, I mean, multiple frames of Crisis. Sometimes even at, and I don't want to brag here, but 30 FPS. I mean, incredible that we've come this far. Back in the day, your forefathers would stand in front of some crystals, ask for a frame of Crisis, and receive only, like, what, 30 ducats? From the gem trader in return. I wish this Cluckin' Bell was open. I need a burger for my health. And I'm dying. Okay. Oh dear. Now my plan here is actually going to be kind of a left field one. Which is, I'm going to try to drive this ambulance to our appointment. By which I mean, I'm going to go ahead and just gently, before the drag coefficient can kick in and this thing accelerates to speeds unlivable, I'm gonna try and angle it to the point where we can take off, careen through the skies, and hopefully respawn at a hospital that's closer. Man, well, that didn't work. Hopefully respawn at a hospital that's closer than where we are right now. Okay. The streamer wants to go to a chicken restaurant and order a burger. What folly. Look, dude, over here in Australia, what you call a chicken sandwich is a chicken burger. We identify the burger bun as the thing that defines something as a burger. Oh, this is a good trajectory. Oh, this is so fantastic. This is so much work just evaporating for us. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, hopefully we hit the ocean hard enough that we slam through the ocean, through the seafloor, respawn on land before we drown. Never mind, I think this means we're just gonna drown in the ocean, which, hey, you know what? That's fine. If Prime Ministers can do it, I can do it too. I love when he dies like that. Ugh. The Daria-like head tilt and also the cut to grayscale, just so indicative of how it would feel if you died in the ocean after countless deaths from fast cars. Alright, now I'm so mad at myself for not looking both ways. Tom, are you aware of the Salisbury steak? You know what? Honestly, I know the phrase, but I don't actually know what it comprises. Hey, what's up, Josh? Dude, being too lazy to log out of accounts rocks. Just got hit by a car on the train tracks. Guess life isn't fair at all. Okay. Now, if this was a kind world, we would find a motorbike. Instead, we find two cars, dodge one, the other one explodes. Pretty much frame perfect to kill us. But it would be nice to find a motorbike, because that would mean we could ride along the tracks here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and look around, see if anywhere has a motorbike for me. Also, maybe see if Clay can bring me a hexer. Holy shit, I hadn't even thought about that.
Hey, dude, can you find a hexer for me to ride on?
Yes, 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 yes. That is fantastic. The wheel means there is a bike. Turd. Dr. Salisbury, who it was named after, was convinced that digestive ailments could be solved by a diet of beef patties and coffee. Has there, and I know that there's like a lot of dead ends and big mistakes in medicine. It's rare to find someone whose assumptions are immediately proven wrong by like my lived experience. Oh, okay. Well, can't get my bike anymore. Okay, try that again. Gun van. No, I don't want my gun van, thank you. Clay could get me a bike, maybe, please. Can I get a... The Diabolus I know is safe. Hey. Hell yeah.
I'm in dire need of a Diabolus. Can you
Wait, there's one right here!
You know I'd love
No, it's gone! Ugh, well, either way, I wouldn't have wanted to be in that guy's shoes. So I think that's okay. Another! Sorry, my friend. Okay, get off of this road as soon as possible. Turn around. And... There's a psychiatrist who reckoned mental illness was caused by poor dental hygiene, so he ripped people's teeth out. It didn't work. Yeah, that would not make me happier. I don't think that that would improve my depression if someone just removed all my teeth. Honestly, I think having my teeth is one of the things that really brings me joy in troubled times. Although actually, I went to the dentist last time. Dude. So, I've talked about going to the dentist on here before. New dentist this time. Same practice, different dentist. In this dentist, when she was cleaning my teeth, I was like... Turns out my spit has a lot of minerals in it, which I didn't know was a thing that you had to be nervous about. But that's why my teeth accumulate deposits in such a completely insane way. And he was like... The first dentist was alright. Second dentist, I'm getting my teeth cleaned there. I had built up stuff in the most painful spots imaginable, dude. It was so fucking horrible. It was bad enough that they were saying the whole time, you're being really brave. And I was like, I'm 36, you don't need to say that to me. But also, I am being pretty fucking brave actually right now. I actually am being pretty brave because this really hurts. Like, I never get to the point usually where pain makes me like shy away from stuff, but oh, it sucked. Shock Splicer, this was the same dental practice, but they book you in with a random dentist, luck of the draw, I guess, each time. So I did not have the dentist I had previously, who is a guy who kept complimenting me on my mouth and said of my incredibly saturated fucking teeth, he was like, well, this will be very satisfying for me. And who kept saying that I was doing really good, and then said, you seem like a cool guy, what do you do for work? Which disarmed me so much, I told him I was a comedian. At which he said, oh man, that's really cool, here's my favorite comedian. Yeah, and then seconds before putting his, as he put his hand inside my mouth, he was like, yeah, comedy's great. It must be hard because you can't say anything anymore. And just, I was like, oh, actually.
Hey, Johnny, the big bad biker man.
Liz Torres, the meanest bitch in Bohan.
Oh, come here, sweetie.
Shit, I'd let you kiss me, but I'm afraid you'd stick a knife in my back while I was doing it.
You wouldn't be the first man I tried that trick on, sweetie.
Yeah, I heard the stories. Listen, I also heard you got...
He looks so depressed, dude. I love it.
There's an apartment on Cassidy Street at Shootout. You go upstairs and talk to Charlie on the third
Yeah, he
floor.
was into Joe Rogan adjacent stuff, Shade.
I got a new guy going along with you. He's from Eastern Europe.
All right, we got a new guy coming along with us. I think this is where the story intersects with the GTA 4 regular story, because the person riding along with us is going to be from there, or maybe it might be the next mission. Let's see. I forgot how racist this game is. It's pretty racist. I have turned subtitles off for this one because it would... I don't know if it would surprise you, but the biker gang, has some stuff to say about women that I didn't particularly like seeing on my screen. And I'm happy to have the dialogue drowned out by, you know, screams and crashes and booms and so on. I love podcasts. I used to listen to Radio Lab, but then they got woke was something Austin Walker's dentist said to him. Oh my lord. Not dentist. Oh, yeah, dentist. Oh my god. When did Radio Lab get woke? Maybe he just fast forwarded it every single time, and then one time he didn't fast forward the intro, and he was like, who the fuck is Jad Abumrad? Alright. Now, I should be taking the stairs there, so I'm driving a slightly more protected route, but I'm going to take the more direct one, because that way I can hopefully work up some speed for the crossing. Never mind, I do the world's worst front flip because I have the temerity to drive over a fucking 3-pixel high pole. Alright, man, that's fine. That's fine, never mind. Get on this. Okay, okay, alright. There we go. Alright, access bridge. Complete. Bridge driving. Current. Map check. Okay, not too bad. A commute for sure, but I think I'll be able to get onto the side of the bridge here just to try and be a little bit less exposed to traffic. Have to lose the cops here. Got a 1-star wanted rating, so that shouldn't be too hard. As long as I just get onto... They knew. Okay. Tom, any tips of being brave at the dentist? I think I feel like every tip that I have for, like, dealing with fear, as soon as I drill down into it even a little bit, I find out that I've just been, weaponizing disassociating. So I guess that would be my tip, is you can kind of go ahead and convince yourself you're somewhere else, and that you are not your body, you're... Oh! But yeah, like, that's the play as far as I'm aware. Remember, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. Oh. For some of that stuff, I'm like, Snake would have to be pretty fucking scared of me. Me in a being scared competition when I see my opponent is the snake that I've happened across in the woods. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, I'm not coming home with the trophy here. Should do the Andrew Law thing and take a bunch of Valium and then turn up on the wrong day. That's a great tip. Okay. Okay. That's alright, let them tucker themselves out. Clipping through the walls! Never mind, they had enough juice to clip through the walls one more time. Couldn't walk it off, huh? Weak. Oh no, yeah, hey! Couldn't walk it off, huh? Weak. Well, let's see about getting over to the rest of the mission. I hate this fucking game, man. I hate this. Hell yeah, Josh. The birthday celebrator. Mother wants me to work out how I want to celebrate my birthday this year. I believe I will be asking if we can all go out to dinner together. Because honestly, I don't I don't really care, but it's nice to, I guess at my age, birthday, and well, with my personality, a birthday has always been something I desperately don't want people to acknowledge. Because planning for a birthday means there's the possibility that people might not show up. You know what I mean? Horrible. But The anxiety of like throwing a party, nightmare. But it is good to have like an annual reminder that you can do something. Like a friend of mine who hates his birthday is just using it as an excuse to invite people to Yumcha when they have like our friends who have kids, you know, inviting our friends who have kids to things, basically, is the reason for it, is so that it's an occasion and they can feel like they can come to it. Okay, alright, that's fine. This seems like a pretty problematic area for old Tombo to cross. I accidentally scheduled my next dentist appointment for my birthday? That's an option? Dude, no! You're gonna be blowing out a candle that they've submerged in that weird minty water they give you to swirl around and then spit? That sucks, man. Thank you, Carried Heather, for the gifts to Pavement Facial. Yep. I would say that I've certainly exfoliated. I feel like a lot of my foliates have been removed. Ooh, get around here as fast as possible. Okay, okay, okay. No! Why? Okay, you know what? It's gonna be safer to just not care about that little outcropping and instead just drive up the bridge normal style. We're hosting son's 12-year-old birthday party this weekend, and every time I do one of those, I'm racked with anxiety that no one will show up. Like, genuinely, and it's so much higher pressure when it's your kid. Holy... Oh, man. That shit is so hard. Oh, hell yeah. Josh, that rocks. Yeah, I feel like doing something you just regularly want to do... Okay, that's fine. Get on in this. Oh... I had to go to a friend's funeral and a birthday once, like I obviously couldn't ask them to move, but shit, that sucked. Yeah, look. Looking at the coffin, casting a sidelong glance to it, and saying to your friends, and the worst part is he's missing my birthday. Yeah, my birthday, because it's today. Yeah, no. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, free presents. Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order came in, so that's not, you know. Yeah, no, obviously doesn't beat the, sadness about the, Adam. Okay, get through here. Shit. We were so close to getting away from the cops, but then we got spotted by the flying cop car. Okay, plan is drive up here into this little building area because we'll be harder to spot because there's a couple areas the cops can't access. Okay. Good. We can hide here and hope that they don't fly over and get us. Okay, it's done. Now then. That was one of the world's worst hiding spots. Thankfully, the thing is just across the road here. Oh. Okay, can I... Maybe with a little bit of a... Oh, thank you, actually. Thank you so much. For those who come after. Fuck. Okay, but... Okay, for 1 second. Clear, obscure... No, fucking... Sorry, 1 sec. For those who... Fucking... God damn it, he's becoming less and less bumpy as I hit him with my beautiful bike. Alright, well, looks like we're just gonna have to go around. Don't you hit me with a car now. Thank you for making it clear that you could and not following through.
Give me that shit, man. We got a buyer.
The van is so messed up.
Not me. I mean, what's up with that, huh? I guess your Semites are good at sniffing out a deal. Ain't that right, Johnny?
He didn't get you because Liz Torres and any other two-bit hustler on the street would take you for the little pussy that you are. Rob you blind.
Gonna go ahead and skip through this. Go to the building where the deal is taking place. Not a problem for me. Stick to between the pillars here. Oh yeah, my birthday is like mid-June. Oh.
Hey, what you fucking doing, asshole?
But also it's like, no. The only use for it is to like, I guess announce it on stream and get 2 gift subs to birthday old. or like balding streamer or whatever. Okay, apartment's on the 3rd floor. Get out of the bike. Get off of the bike, rather. Absolutely picking up the ground floor gun that you guys have laid out for whoever wanders by. Thank you so much. No, don't you fucking... Alright. Now this area is recognizable from the first GTA 4 playthrough. Go ahead and wander into this marker because Nico and Playboy X are coming to meet Johnny.
Buyer is some Asian dude called Charlie.
Like in Vietnam.
Yeah!
Like the movies, money.
Thank you, Pig Going Super Saiyan, for the gift set to birthday old.
Hey, you ready? Sure, let's do this. Nothing like selling some dope to let you know you're alive. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, come
First time Johnny's meeting these guys.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Not much. Let's do this.
You got the heroin, right? Right?
Come on, let's do this quickly.
But you got the heroin, correct? You're carrying it, correct? I mean, it's a simple question.
What's wrong with you? You're being fucking weird.
Not weird, man. I just want to know if you're carrying the stuff, right?
My.
Right, friend.
No,
Come
no,
on,
no,
let's
no.
get out of here.
LCPD! Freeze, motherfucker! I said freeze!
How dare you? How dare you ruin my favorite part of my day, selling heroin to make me feel like I'm alive. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and shoot blind over the couch, I guess. Wait, no, this isn't a couch, it's a fucking waist-high wall. Bro, am I taking cover in someone's, like, kitchen island? What purpose does this have? I guess it's like just a feature wall and window, huh? I keep getting clipped by these fellas. I'm gonna go ahead and take it easy.
Lost damn fucking sea! You fucking ready for this?
Yeah, the best thing to do in this kind of situation is start yelling out your gang affiliations, which aren't... Well, I guess you're wearing them on your back, so...
You're dead, man!
You kind of actually do want to do that if you're in the motorcycle club, I've just remembered. Gears of War enthusiast designs a kitchen. It's this, and then there's a knife block with the lancer, 3 lances of varying sizes sticking out of it. Okay, you got me. Well played. Please, checkpoint. I know I don't deserve it, but I'd really like to get a checkpoint. Oh! Oh, delights!
Get the fuck out of here!
Okay.
I'll go down, you go up!
This time, we are not using the shotgun that they assigned to me, and instead I'm gonna use this cool new automatic pistol.
We going out. Back off.
Hey, oi, oi, mate.
You gonna kill me or what?
You know what, I guess I'd be best served to pick a lane here. In this case, I'm gonna go to the right. Ah! Sorry, caught me reloading my gun there, fellas. Didn't let it... Ugh! Fire at you there for a second, but now we're all good. Okay. Ah!
Pussy!
Okay, 2 guys.
Die!
Sliver of health remaining. Hamburger pickup, perhaps? Somebody kind enough to put hamburger in map? Don't you... Alright, he's just getting comfortable. That's alright. No crime against that. No! No law against that, I should say. No law against that, making it a crime. Please don't shoot me off my bike! They shot me off the bike.
Jerking me around, asshole.
Honestly, it's nice to be back at this specific hospital. A lot of... I was about to say great memories. A lot of memories around there.
Hey, you ready?
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here! I'll go down, you go up! Good luck!
Good luck! Okay. Easy now. No! Okay, just gonna go ahead and sprint through this best we can. No! Fucking... Oh my god, how is that cover working for him? No! The stairway is opaque! Okay, there we go. Oh my lord. Okay. Ah! No! You as well! Okay. Alright. Now we can't get these guys, we have to get the bike, and I'm going to die now. Never mind, just kidding, I'm okay, I'm into the tunnel. Okay, great. Same amount of health somehow. Yeah, it's almost like I'm taking a lot of damage from the parts of the game that actually require you to use a gun. I'm so bad at... Oh! Clicking on heads, dude. Just perfectly fine. I'm good at other stuff. Citation needed. Don't know what it is, but it's gotta be out there. I've done enough stuff for long enough. One of them has to be a skill by now. Okay. Shoot the windows and jump out? Oh shit, you can do that? You don't have to take the stairs? Okay, that's useful information, if true. Oh. Holy shit, okay, that's the mission done! Alright. Let's lay back, and after 10 attempts, enjoy just that sweet mission complete feeling.
Under observation by some kind of LCPD drugs task force. The buyer was a pig.
Hell, Johnny, that's not kosher. I'll call you when another buyer's lined up.
Sounds good.
We're moving up in the world, Johnny. There's a congressman needs your help. Tom Stubbs III.
Wow.
Keeping that lawyer around would have its uses.
Alright, now we're gonna help out a congressman of all things. Hoo-wee. Okay, new mission found. All the way over here in the middle island of Liberty City. You'll need to skip the congressman cutscenes. They put his whole cock on screen. Stupid boner, thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you for the info. Alright. Holy shit! So jealous of Americans being able to say holy shit like that. I mean, we get the C-bomb, but still, it'd be nice to, you know, say ass in a way that's cool rather than fucking saying like we're, ooh, rather than talking about a medieval peasant's butt. Ass. Stupid. Okay. Try and get over to the hospital in the middle island by dying over there, or potentially, if we dare to dream, actually driving our way there and making our way there under our own power. Now. God! My bike! My body. Please let him rest gently on the fire escape. Please just let him relax up there and take in a New York sunset. Perfect. Okay, well, I'll take down attempt counter. Please give me that. Okay, good. 2 bike options. Take the one that the guy gets off, so we just killed the other guy for nothing, but also did send a message. The message was, me wanty bikey. Now, turn right. Okay. Saw that one coming and hoped that it wouldn't hit us. Hope rewarded for once. Okay. Now then. Okay, that's alright. That's perfectly fine. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to go across the bridge on the pedestrian crossing. No! But we can still make it, we can still make it. Just gonna be running up there. Please, please, please. Thank you. You're too kind! No, you're not. You're a liar and a thief. Thank you, Pig Going Super Saiyan, for the gift sub to Birthday Young. I should have known better than to take the bait on the bike. Pick this sucker up. Hey, look, he's walking it off. Hell yeah. Best of luck, big man. Hope you get that lead tummy ache taken care of. Take an antacid. Now, drive across here. Oh dear. Oh my. Had someone comment on the, Had someone comment on, one of the YouTube videos with like, ah! A very like, just the kind of classic YouTube comment, that I know there's like a real thing where the bad ones will stick with you, where the good ones won't. But this one was such a classic YouTube comment of like, well, the cards have great comic timing, but I can't, they're so much funnier than the supposed comedian who's playing this thing. I hate this. Basically, it's someone just being like a hater in a YouTube comment. But I was like, in it, he said, oh, this reminds me of when the most annoying kid in your class owned GTA 2 and you had to go over to his house and tolerate him to play it. And I was like, okay, look, man, just so you know, when you comment on stuff, it brings it up in your algorithm more. Maybe just, there's like a not interested in the video thing. I'm sorry it's not for you. Just so you know, I'm explaining this for you because you mentioned that you were in school when Grand Theft Auto 2 came out. So, like, it's so funny picturing this fucking 40-year-old guy writing this little essay about, oh, fantastic. I adore the gameplay, but of course, this fool playing it is getting in the way. Okay, answer this.
Johnny Clevin.
Yeah.
I'm hanging up. That's the full sum total of conversation that I need to give as a biker. Johnny Klevitz? Yeah, done. Yeah, I was like, God damn, dude, if you can even see the screen, congratulations for seeing enough of it to be annoyed. I can't believe we almost made it to the bridge. God damn it. Oh. No, the attempt counter is not broken. We're currently trying to commute to the next island to take on a mission. So we're currently on attempt 0. I turned 40 this year. Can I start leaving long comments like that? You can, but they're gonna have to be on, I guess for our age group, like Blink-182's What's My Age Again is about to see an influx of comments that are more annoying than you can ever imagine, man. Oh my god, cinematic camera? And a tiny amount of health? Okay. I feel like, oh no, Blink-182, Adam Song by Blink-182 is going to be the new place for fucking graying millennials to post there about like how, this was my childhood, listening to this makes me remember so many memories. You know, that genre of YouTube comment. That genre of YouTube comment that is bad on every single song apart from techno for some reason. If it's on a song with like just a thudding electronic backbeat or some shit, the comments are all good, even though they're all that kind of thing where it's like, oh yeah, oh dear, I'm seeing Beyond the Void. Listening to this takes me back to being, you know, 28, slamming pills in a club in Scotland. That were the vibe. Aye. Me dad always used to listen to this. The community of strange older people who watch clips of random movies they haven't seen and comment on them as if they were entirely self-contained. Dude, there are a lot of people out there who are watching whole movies on TikTok. Now, this isn't too good. But we do get out of it. Okay. We are the furthest we could possibly be from our objective, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do to rectify that. Best guess, find a parked car, try and zoom on over to our destination. You know what, actually, I do want a hot dog. Tom, is there a hippo bin near here? Yes, there is. Let me go ahead and enjoy this hot dog and then go looking for one. I think it might be over the other side of the... I think it might be over the other side of the boardwalk, though. Let's peek around. Actually gonna just try and get into this, see if that can get me a zoop over. Driving the voodoo of Little Jacob mission fame. Okay, this is just gonna kill me, unfortunately. How do you feel about hot dogs IRL? I really like hot dogs. Hot dogs are delicious. Unfortunately, they are such a sometimes food that every time I have one, I'm like, this is a waste of my monthly hot dog credit. I'm hoping to crush a few chili dogs this weekend. Damn. How do you feel about burgers, though? I have to be honest, I feel like I am disappointed by burgers often enough that I've had a higher return from ordering burgers, from ordering hot dogs than I have burgers. I got told off last time I mentioned hot dogs in here. Well, what was the full context, pubs? / user pubs. Get to the bottom of this. Okay, got that popped out. Hot dog. Okay, gonna have to scroll up to make sure the messages load. Clicking through here. Well, it wasn't... Trying to find a date when pubs might have mentioned hot dogs. Looks like we're back around Smurf Week. Aha, yes. So, I thought this might be the case. And pubs, I believe the reason that you were, quote, yelled at was probably because, where is it? You were saying something in the genre of, is a hot dog a sandwich? With, is a hot dog food or a snack? But also you were just saying get tested for STDs for some reason, which I'm not sure what you were on there, but it's good advice. You know what? That's... I do believe that everybody should get tested for STDs. It's good to do. Hell, I might go ahead and get a few tests myself just to pass them. Oh, I got hit by a car. Okay. Ah, jeez. Food or snack is the new DBJ segment that's sweeping the nation. Food or snack is something that they promised at the start of a stream, and then 2.5 hours in, they haven't gotten to it, and their chat is going completely fucking insane. I posted in the Goo Crew Discord that I was making myself laugh thinking about someone posting a picture in DBJ's chat, and them clicking on it. And it's Tub Girl, but with a brow furrow and gay eyes added. Like through the poop. Looks nothing like me. Oh dear. Oh my. Okay, that's just not a good place to walk. I need to be on a bike when I go there. That would feel good. My DBJ is always seconds away from just turning into Edgar from turning into Edgar from Men in Black, unfortunately. Hey, Carrie Heather, thank you very much for the gift sub to Tub Girl Remastered. Wow, sparkling HD Tub Girl? I guess not sparkling. You know what? Could be sparkling. Shit. I haven't looked at it. No, not Stubbs. Dang it. Okay, get out my phone. Now, call Clay, bike, Hexa. Now, we get the bike delivered to over around here.
Can you find a hexer for me to
Ride it up there.
Road captain am I can't even help you right now.
No!
Sorry, bro.
Doesn't have a bike? Okay, let me see if he has a different bike available. Can I get a... No, not the zombie. The zombie is the one that doesn't go. Right. Okay. Can I get a Diabolus? Hey, thank you, Zombie Ron Swanson. We can give so to Nelda the Nerd.
Listen, Clint,
Much appreciated.
I'm in dire need of a Diabolus. Can you assist a brother?
You know I'd love nothing more than to ride.
Okay, no, he can't assist me. Oh, I'm out here on my own. Oh, never mind. Other people are around as well. Is this the most miserable playground ever designed? Gotta be up there, right? Feels very targeted as a taunt to drop a... what looked like just a handlebars of a bike in front of me. God damn, dude. Wee! Haha. Can't even slide down the slide. Game's fucking broken. Alright. Sorry, man. Keep on going. We are going to be hit by a car and killed. I hate being right. I don't like it. Okay. Hey, thank you, Carly, for the 31 months. Welcome back. Alright, now, think about this. If we are able to... Oh, no you don't. Okay, sorry, just gotta get you out of there. If this car is drivable, that's gonna be good. It is not, that's why she was twisting the wheel from side to side and not being able to move it. Dang it. And this one also, maybe this one can move and is just not moving because the guy in it is passed away? No, it has no power either. Just seeing if I can drive this for 1 second and then fly it for the rest of the seconds over towards our destination. Jeez Louise. Okay. Laggy McLagger, this is a very bad road. For sure. Okay, I'm gonna try something else, which is instead of crossing there, I'm going to walk onto the highway and then jump from the highway to the safer ground beneath. Hopefully this will work alright. But it certainly opens us up to some other troubles. Eek, ook. Eek, wow, ow. Is there gonna come a pause in the traffic, I wonder? No! I guess we'll never know. Okay. Alright. In that case, up here, over this, 2 bits of platforming. A third bit of platforming. Oh my good God. So the reason this was so reliable previously in Grand Theft Auto 4 Fast Car was we had cop cars as an unlocked resource, and so we could use those reliably to get onto the bridge and get a drivable car from around here. In this case, we don't have that. And it's proving a little bit more challenging because we're just stuck on foot unless we find a motorbike. All right. Just gonna go ahead and crouch over here so we don't get got. This doesn't feel safe. This doesn't feel safe, but it is safe. No, missed the jump. Okay, is that going to... Is that timing going to be my undoing? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Something else is, I say, as cars whip across at right angles from where they should be. Oh. Come on, man. Okay. There's the sound a guy makes when you stab him. Ah. Glad I could make Mr. Lee proud. Okay. Off here, onto me spool, from me spool to the wool. Oh, I mean wall. Up here, jump this. Into the middle, crouch so that the cars that come over the divider into the middle are just gonna miss us. There we go. Actually, you know what? That takes, ooh, slightly too long. And in fact, all the cars mantle over and are able to overwall Trackmania style. So I'm gonna just go ahead and run like this. Camera headed backwards so that we can control the spawns there, hopefully. Seems like we can. Not seeing any cars spawning from there now. Okay, cool. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and access my safe zone. Never mind! Thought it was a safe zone. Got myself proved a little bit wrong there. Ah. This is at least a good sign that the commute to the mission start is proving harder than the missions so far. Jeez Louise. Okay. Alright. Okay. Declaring yourself to be in a safe zone the second the car... the exact second a car decapitates you. It's not that I was wrong, it's just that I've learned that me and the car have different expectations of what can happen to you in the safe zone. Okay. Yeah, the car was wrong for not honoring the... Jump over here. The code of our engagement. I love my engagement. Oh dear. Oh my. Don't fucking banana peel slip on the light pole. Okay, we're getting buffeted, but we're dealing with it just fine. Jump. Over here. Lock camera backwards. This angle should work out alright. Okay, don't go down at the first possible opportunity. Eek. Please make it to the bridge. Ah, okay. Justin Timberlake style, we took it to the bridge. Now, we are going to walk on the bridge until we get to the other side. Is actually crawling an option or is crouching the best you can do? The two options I have are this merry little gate and this. That's the amount of spinal mobility we're working with in this game. That's as low as we get. Okay. Ah, jeez. Daily steps target absolutely smashed today. Man, I gotta get back on... Oh. The dopamine hit of doing 10,000 steps a day, a completely arbitrary number, but it sure does feel good for some reason I can't quite identify, huh? I've been riding my bike more, and that's good, but it's not tracked in any way, and so I don't feel like, you know, a little pat on the back from phone. And I love phone. It means so much to me whenever phone says I've done something good. It's a lot of steps. It is. I think. Actually, to be honest, I don't know how many steps 10K is. It is brutal. Like, I have friends who have an Apple Watch and they bought it to exercise more and then lived their life regularly for like a week. And their Apple Watch at the end of that was like, you have taken 82 steps. And like for the week. And they're like, oh no. Getting conflicting messages of it's like an hour of walking and it's half a work day. Okay. Okay. Alright. We have made it to... How's that even possible? I mean, work from home, no dog, no pet, no, you know, no reason to leave house. Just stand up and walk to computer and then go from computer to kitchen back again like twice. Isn't the Boston Marathon a 10K or am I dumb? Laggy McLaggy, you are dumb. The Boston Marathon is a marathon, which is an amount of distance taken from the run that a Greek guy did to prevent or solve the Battle of Marathon, which is like 26 miles. Yeah, no, marathons are not 10Ks. Marathons are very long. Marathons suck so bad that they do half marathons, and half marathons are hard as shit, dude. 26 miles, which I think is around 42 kilometers. Ugh. 10K steps is not 10 kilometers. We haven't seen how they take their steps. Big, long, keep on trucking strides. I'm trying not to reckon with the idea that Laggy McLagger thinks that a 10K is 10,000 steps instead of a 10-kilometer run. I'm trying to keep that out of my brain because I don't want to... It would be harder to... Listen, man. Alright, yep, so that is what you thought? Well, that serves me right. Dude, Sloping, have you ever looked at the fucking ultra endurance runners? They are, like, legitimately, unthinkable to me. I feel like I feel like I can get into the mindset of a lot of people. I can understand a lot of, like, hobbies and interests and things to do. I legitimately cannot understand people who, sorry, man, are capable of running for, like, 60, 80, 100 kilometers. There was a guy we found on r/cycling who, come on, who did a, there was a guy on r/cycling who posted a ride that he did, you know, like, logging it with the frickin' Strava or whatever, and so giving his information over. Oh my god, sorry fellas, you should have stood closer to the wall. Giving his information over to whatever shadowy company runs that. Might be Strava, who knows. But his, like, weekend ride was 100 kilometers on a roundabout, and so it was just the most underlined circle you've ever seen in your life. You're just on a roundabout for like 12 hours. And endurance, oh god. Endurance athletes, like, they call it ultra endurance, which is such a fucking hardcore and also accurate summation of the sport. They just go, dude. Like, that's the whole thing of it, is like, they have vans driving along just in front of you, and I remember, like, listening to an interview with an ultra endurance, like, runner. Maybe one of the, you'd hope he was one of the top ones in the world, but his team were like, yeah, no, he, like, starts hallucinating, like, midway through the run, and you kind of just, you don't intervene because it helps him run. But he's, like, entirely somewhere else. I've, like, oh my god. I got super into running once when I was living in France and I had nothing to do and I didn't want to pay for a gym membership because I didn't have, like, I know, I was trying to save some fucking money. And what I did was I would just run for ages and ages at night. And just run into the countryside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Exploding car. It's okay, this won't explode until we get past it. Thank you. Run for hours and hours into the countryside just on like a dirt road. Which was so sinister in retrospect. But the main thing that brought home how insane, like, actual runners are to me is like, I don't know how you do it and maintain joint health. How do you do that? Because knees start hurting so quickly. And if it's not knees, then it's feet. You don't. Well, certainly I don't, yeah. Ah! Oh. I feel like, look, I would love to have access to it. I wish I had, like, the mindset of someone who just runs for hours. I have a bad habit of running through the pain. That was another problem, is that I'm like, I don't know if you can tell from the game that I'm playing, which is the DLC for the game that I finished, but I am a very stubborn man, and I can kind of push myself through a lot of stuff, and as a result, the kind of stuff that if you're raised on a steady diet of no sports, but some Dragon Ball Z, you kind of see some parts of exercise pain as things to push through and defy, and it turns out that those are actually signs that your body is breaking down in very specific areas, and that's not like when your arm like feels tense after doing some bicep curls, letting you know you've done them right. Please don't do that again. If you go Kaioken in real life, you go to hospital. Is that true? I knew there was a reason I gave that up. This is why CrossFit, that's why CrossFit is so fucked. Dude, CrossFit is crazy. I found that CrossFit didn't have like, I did CrossFit for a little bit. I found that CrossFit didn't affect my like, joints so much as it did like, my cardio would get to a point after like one circuit of something that I was supposed to do 6 circuits of where I was like, I legitimately cannot move. and you're expecting me to do like a complex maneuver that the middle of it is me putting 40 kilos over my head. Like, that's gonna go wrong, man. Pain is pain entering the body. For real, dude. Pain is oddly similar to pain. In my research, I've found this to be true. No. The dumpster. Okay, that place is not in consideration as an avenue to go to. Oh, that's nice, Orko. Yeah. It's... You get to do the thing that makes you feel good after you do the thing that makes you feel bad. And also, you've been really smart by making them both exercise. Instead of being like, okay, I will do my 5K training if I get to like have 5 hamburgers and 19 beers afterwards. Okay, now I'm gonna try something here. Gonna try and turn right. Wait, no, not here, but next. Good. Oh, just missed that jump. There we go. Long distance swimmers have the best gig. Dude, swimmers are so fucking cool. The ability to be alone with your thoughts for that amount of time. I don't know that... swimming to me is like meditating, where I know it's good for me. I know I should do it. It's better. There's literally no argument against it. I don't think I have the chutzpah, the guts to stick to that, man. But where to find pool? I mean, it's not too hard in Sydney. You know, we got a lot of those shits around. Maybe time to take the old vocabulary to the library and see if we can pump a few more synonyms in there or something, big dog. Holy, we gotta get better at that. Jesus Christ, please. Okay, good. This commute is hellish, man. Let me check where I'm headed. I'm getting close. No, I just find that... Oh, man.
I'm gonna have to get this dry cleaned now. I can't believe it.
Oh, please, don't do that. Nah. Tom never having dolphin fun, sad. I do not like dolphin fun. I can't get in a pool and just mess around. I can't do that in general with exercise. I have to be like, I'm doing something. Okay, please, please. Maybe I'll go do some laps sometime this week. Here's the downside of doing laps in a pool. You have to take your shirt off. And I don't like doing that at all.
Where's my apology?
God damn it. Strong Batman, the game just worked. So, it's an absolute mystery. I live next to a beach and I don't think I've swum for 20 years. Well, you're taking care of your chickens and wearing your VR helmet, Shadelock. You're engaged in all your other fripperies. I understand that. I like the idea of dolphins, but they're big animals. My wife, Demi, has a, I really like thinking about this. She was out in a boat one time, one of her stepdads, which as like a narrative device that should tell you all you need to know about Demi's childhood situation. One of her stepdads owned a boat. And they went out in it one time, and Demi was like trailing her hand off the front of the boat into the ocean, and a dolphin like leapt out of the water and touched her hand, and she went, "Ugh!" And she kept like looking at her hand and scowling for the rest of the trip because she was so disgusted by the dolphin. No. And she hated it so much, and anyone else would be like, a magical thing happened to me out at sea. Whereas Demi was like, oh, this horrible fucking tube popped out and just rubbed me with its nasty grey nose. Okay. We were not meant to be in the water. It's nice to be in the water, man. Come on. Like, look, I'm no fan of the beach. For example, my skin is approximately shade... pound sign, and then 6 Fs in a row. Like, that's where I'm at. I get 3rd degree sunburn. That's, it's no good. But, a day at the beach, if you can get past the point of it where you're applying sunscreen, every 40 minutes, and you're applying this kind of sunscreen that puts like, it's essentially like you're applying plaster to a wall. The beach is nice to go to. You can wear a rash guard shirt to swim in. Ah! Unfortunately, and I will do that now, but unfortunately I do have like some fat boy, you know, stuff tied up in there where I'm like, A, I don't want to take my shirt off. B, I don't want to be the the guy wearing a shirt to swim in. But it is legitimately just, better to do. Better to do. Cool. Okay. Well, this is hell. What we found ourselves in here. I think this horrible little route is unfortunately the best it's gonna get. If I'm able to get through here. Oh god, I was hoping that I'd be able to jump up on this hedge, but I can't. And that happens too! Get one of those French One Piece swimsuits like in Cloud Obscure. Dude, it looks so good. Why is a casual swim shirt not a widely sold product? It's nutty, dude. It's, well, down here it is pretty available. Like you can buy, we call them rashies. A rash shirt is the item. And it is like something that I will now, if I'm going to the beach, I will wear a long sleeve rash shirt on account of my... Damn! Okipop, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub! 55 months, welcome back. Fuck me! I will wear a rash shirt because the sun down here is, it's truly fucking gruesome, dude. Duh! I used to do, I've said this on stream before, but one of the things I, like, did for money in uni was just I signed up for medical studies with a few buddies of mine. We used to do things like, wake up at, 6 a.m., go into uni to do, to drink a glucose solution, and then test what it did to our blood sugar. Then the other thing we did was, sunscreen testing. And when I did sunscreen testing, I went in and the two women running the test were, like, they were treating me like a celebrity because I could do, they paid me double what they usually pay. He just fucking screamed because a dumpster hit his ankle, by the way. They paid me double what they usually pay because they could test twice the amount of sunscreen on me in the regular amount of time because I burned so quickly. So I have, like, truly alabaster skin. I have, like, skin that comes, like, pre-cancerous. All you need to do is warm it up. You can go ahead and just chuck it in a microwave for 5 seconds and the melanomas will just blossom out of it. So I say this from a position of knowledge when I say things like, yeah, you should wear sun protection. You should be holding a parasol in summer. If they made a... if they made a parasol that meant I didn't feel like I was, like, stealing queer valor while holding it, that would be so nice. Because I feel like my options are just hold an umbrella and look confused, or nothing. Okay, this is the first time I've had the genius thought to stand behind a wall. Unfortunately, it is going to give me a 4-star wanted rating, but my feeling is... Thank you, Twitch, for blocking the term "argao" when Shaylock tried to use it. My thought is that since all we need to do here is get our way to the mission start, we actually won't need to worry about defending ourselves from the cops, who can't slow down their cars anyway, but I am getting shot by guns. Oh, are you a safe bicycle? I don't know. I don't know. No, you're not! Shit! Still alive. Get up. Okay, those guys are pursuing on foot. Check out where I am. Cross the road if you can. Getting a little bit tense because if we get to the mission, which is now only like 1 block away, we will be able to at least retry from that checkpoint. And unfortunately, Johnny has run out of stamina and is now just doing a slow crossing the road jog for the rest of this bit. Okay, there we go. Please. We're almost there. It's that yellow arrow just there. No cars, no whammies. Okay, there we go. Now, skip this as fast as possible because we do see a cock at some point in these missions. Good night, Glasspaker fell out of pants. Holy God, the politician just gave me a rocket launcher and sent me on my way. Okie dokie. Our job is to get to the airport runway by 2:30 p.m. I think I will be running late. Attempt 1 unsuccessful. I did drop my rocket launcher. Hopefully I've saved it. Acting like you don't want to see the cock is nutty. I do want to see the cock, but I am quite attached to this Twitch account. Oh, thank you for spawning me with a motorbike in front of me. Yes. Turn. Good. Okay, sick. Now, our mission here is to shoot down a helicopter. Turn around here to get around this horrible little wall. Easily navigated. Now, to check my map. Okay, all the way right and cross the bridge. You got it.
What the fuck?
I don't know, man. World's crazy. Ay. Oh, that's all just horrible. Okay. Off we go. Feeling like I might be a little bit more protected up here. Reasoning for that, don't know, but making a choice does make me feel comfortable. That's so bad. The bikes are so bad. No. Okay. Attempt 2 unsuccessful. There we go. Feel free to show the cockpit. Say something like, I am neither excited nor repulsed by this. Oh, thank you. Unrelenting terror. Good advice. Oh dear. Were people able to maintain that facade while using the Cyberpunk 2077 character creator, or was that like kind of a... Was that a gentleman's agreement for everybody to look the other way when they were choosing whether their character had penis 1 or penis 2? It's like a skin-colored banana. It barely resembles a penis from memory. Alright, well let's not talk down on penises that look kind of unconventional and, you know, break the mold. Our penile pioneers do deserve some respect in this community. You know what, your friends who have penises that kind of look like low-poly bananas will see that, and the congressman won't, so just something to think about when you type like that in this chat. Oh. Dearie me. That was the kind of dick pic you were sending back then also. Like, you know, this was... In the era of flip phones and phones that look like this, you weren't sending anything that really looked like a dick pic. I don't think people were sending dick pics until the iPhone, really. The idea of receiving a dick pic via MMS is really strange. I don't think it was something that was even possible, like, in the culture at the time. Continue on to the airport, never mind, get killed by a car and descend into death. I've shown cartoon penis and even more of the sort, so I'm not even gonna lie, but better to be safe than sorry. Okay. When you have Slowpoke telling you, you know what? You can go ahead and do it, but also, I understand the impulse. That's when you know you're making kind of the right decision. I am interested to know what kind of... Puke, what are you doing over there? We were talking on Blue Sky, me and Slowpoke, about the... it would be so good if they just did a purge where you could one day, you know, one day stream whatever you want on Twitch, but only for the good people, only for like me and my friends, because the porno stream night on Go Off Kings would go so crazy, and I would love to be able to play some of the pervert... Uh-oh. I think it's... Date attempt 6, by the way. I would love to be able to... play some of the VR stuff. And yeah, the love chest stuff is so funny. Oh my god. Okay, good. We get our way through that. Never mind, just stick on the middle of the road and the spawns won't fuck us up. As long as they don't hit the sides of the bridge and go crazy, we're all good. Holy god, the airport is so far away. Give Smooth, the amount of times I've been like, man, I think I would rather do it on Chatterbait than Kick, to be honest with you. Okay, easy now. Like, it's all bad, but at least Chatterbait is not explicitly evil. And it would finally open us up to do that fuck a fan contest we've been wanting to do. Ooh. Okay. But like, Together B&B is a game that I played over in the games and demos category. That's a real shame. Newgrounds porno games on stream would go insane. Dude, it's so fucking... Just all of these aspects of... like... things people find out. By the way, to whoever's editing this, take all of this out and I'll change the subject soon. Sorry for talking about porno for so long. But But it's so funny. I remember having used Kick to watch a streamer play the entire Shrek movie on Guitar Hero. Yeah, Kick is bad. Oh dear. Okay, okay. Easy. Demi bought... Ah! Demi has a Steam Deck. The wifey has a Steam Deck, which is great. Means she can play pretty much anything she wants, wherever she wants. Plugged into the TV, or handheld, whatever. What she really likes to play is Tetris. And I saw she said something that about how she wanted to play Tetris on the Steam Deck but hadn't been able to find like a good version of it. She bought one and been disappointed by it. And I was like, "Oh, okay. Which one did you buy?" And she's like, "I don't know, some weird one. It wasn't very good." Demi had bought Tetris Girls. It was the first thing that came up when she typed Tetris in there. And now she just owns this fucking game. All the stars are here. Why, there's Audrey. Candace. Actually gonna check this before I click through these pictures. Okay. And Caroline and Davina. Yep, so many possibilities in Tetris Girls. She bought this over Tetris Effect because I bought her Tetris Effect on the PS5 and she doesn't like it. And so instead, she entered the Tetris Girls ecosystem. Check out this cool video, Tom. There's no hog or anything. I'm clicking play. GTA, well, okay. Shaylock, you have linked me a video titled GTA 4 Penis Scandal HD.
Trust me.
That is a full frontal penis. Age restricted based on community guidelines. Fair enough. What are you guys doing? There's just straight up a penis in here. I mean, it does look like just they've taken a finger and just gone, but like, I feel like I say that about the penis and I don't take that as me, please don't take that as me criticizing the hardworking team at Rockstar. That's just kind of a note to, well, who else but the Almighty? There's like that Grizzly Man scene. You must never look at this penis. Okay, easy now. Oh boy. Ah, jeez. Please, please, please. I think this game is also the first time I saw Frankie Boyle stand up because they added him to the club. Yeah, this one added Frankie Boyle, and then I think the Ballad of Gay Tony added another comedian. I can't remember who. Okay. Meme shot, I did not show the hog on stream. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're not good at all. Beep, beep. Wasn't Frankie Boyle on Taskmaster? You'll have to ask the dozens of people in the chat who haven't printed on Taskmaster and know every single thing about every contestant on there. Ricky Gervais and Cat Williams and the Lost and the Damned adds Frankie Boyle. Gotcha. Was there anyone that was added in the Ballad of Gay Tony? Man, I gotta check in on Cat Williams. There's a fella whose stand-up sets are not afraid to start with 20 minutes, maybe even 40 minutes of hyper-local material to the point where it's just him saying, you know that place down on this specific street in Baltimore, across from this other specific place in Baltimore? That place is crazy. And we're like, load on up. That was a very short attempt. Please. Okay. Oh my. I wonder if there's a better way I could be doing this. Let's check the map. Okay, so I could string these two together and just get 2 alleys worth. I think it's worth it to just try and pick up as much speed as possible on this right turn here. And then go for broke instead of trying to get some slightly boosted safety by going through the alleyways. Oh, this green shake makes it slightly harder to steer, but we're gonna get through it. Checking. Okay, so this next left is where we turn off to cross the bridge. Okay, we're good, we're fine. We got very lucky. No, I fucked up. This is where the dumpster always kills me, so this is a very bad place to be. Ay, just used up a few lives worth of luck there. Okay. Good. There's a time limit on getting to the airport. Yes, I have to be there by like 2:30 p.m. or something. So we're gonna get a wriggle on. Okay. Easy now. My favorite all-time review of a porno game has to be the ones from either, I think it's something called like Porno Handyman VR, which is a game that purports to let you enter a house, fix a sink with handyman tools, and then make love to the house owner, a housewife in distress. The reviews for that game, I cannot believe you sniped me like that. I was feeling so good about that run. The bounce. The reviews for that game are almost all some variation of, I was ready to really enjoy this game, but then I spawned under the ground and couldn't move. I spawned up to my neck in the cold, hard earth and was destined to hell. And just the idea of someone standing wearing a VR headset, like, preemptively hard in their comfy basketball shorts they wear to jack off in, and being stuck, being buried alive is such a horror game idea that I love it. The other good one is a download for a DLC for the game Sin VR, which is called, I don't know, maybe it's called like MILF of Dragons or something. It's a Daenerys Targaryen riff. And all of the reviews are like, yeah, no, the lady's really hot. The dragon is far too loud and it's positioned directly behind you, so it's literally breathing loudly down your neck the entire time. Also, the guards keep mumbling. Ah! Wearing a VR headset naked, stood up and then just dropping her shoulders and going, oh, dude, the amount of people who have their shit crash while they're trying to jack off in a VR headset and have to go like, no, well, time to do some troubleshooting. Is this real? Yes, Sammy, this is something called a New York Minute. This is how it is every day in scenic New York. Please don't hit me. Okay, we're perfectly fine. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I mean, VR degenerates are such an interesting kind of person. because I think everyone acknowledges that the technology is not quite there unless you have a significantly, like, different from the norm personality, to the point where you actually embrace the fact that it's available at all. Like the people who buy the smallest, lightest VR headset so they can sleep in it. Have you seen the 500 gigabyte Skyrim mod pack that is all the rage right now? No, I've not seen that. Okay, let me check where we're going here. I think at this point, I'm not going to keep going with the highway because this area here is a fucking death trap. So, that means I'm going to split off and go through our old pal, the park. Okay. With that in mind, let's see if I can work out a good place to dismount the bridge. Skyrim mod packs are dog shit. Hey, come on now. Those are hard-working perverts you're besmirching there. I don't know if you're besmirching them. I feel like you're smirching. It is funny living, like loading up, oh my god, a version of Skyrim that someone has made to be their own perfect representation of what the game would be, and then playing it for 1 second and being like, oh, I'm really glad you are not a professional video game developer. This sucks so much. Beep, beep. Okay, attempt 12. It's taken us a long time to just get to the mission. Shout out Onglor. Onglor the goat. He's now doing a theme playthrough. Actually, here, this is for anyone who hasn't seen it. This is a worthy stopover. Onglor is a YouTuber who makes content over at Onglor, aka Endless Rage Gaming, aka Onglor Smash Gaming. This is the variety of content that Mr. Onglor makes. I would say it's fairly obvious he has a type. I'll go ahead and search up the one... This is the mod that initially brought him to my attention. I love him. Slowpuke. This is one of the most Slowpuke coded guys in my rotation. He doesn't upload as much as I'd like, but he's so good. Hey, thank you, Bjort Sampson, for the 37 months. Welcome back.
Hey everyone, it's Onglor.
It's Onglor, and this is a review of the lore-friendly Rifles of Skyrim mod.
Welcome to the video. Glad to have you here. Today I'll be showing a mod with the first Skyrim Special Edition, and it is very lore-friendly and very cool.
That's good.
This mod is
this is helping my immersion. The physics on the arse are so fucking good, man. It's quivering. it's shaking and shivering like a rescue dog.
What this mod adds to your game is 13 lore-friendly base rifles.
Just watching it jiggle on a reload.
Along with 8 bullet types of Skyrim.
Dude,
they are all
it shouldn't be doing that. And then she's there.
As well. One of the things that I do like is they're made using...
Notable part of Onglor's video game gameplay is it's actually hard to tell what he's getting out of it because it seems like all of the aiming and attacking is completely taken care of.
Kind of mod for a very long time.
The ladies running around is so funny. Dude, it's so good. One of them runs up to him to heal him at some point.
Lore friendly.
And yes, he does. He has added a corgi into the game.
You can spit out like 100 or 1,000 bullets.
The boobs!
Kill everything really fast. So, when I saw this mod a day or two ago, I definitely had to give it a try, and I'll tell you what, I'm really enjoying it. The weapon itself doesn't feel overpowered, but it feels powerful, if that makes any sense.
Absolutely.
Missed some shots as well, and I do like the reload.
Just gonna skip through to get to...
material bolts himself,
here we go.
See, there are some
here's him reviewing each model in turn. This is a guy who knows his models, you can tell that.
I think every single one of these rifles is very well done. I mean, honestly, very, very... You got that whole arc looks so cool, and then there's that energy beam, and then one of my
oh my god, the butt resetting whenever she comes back to her neutral stance and just shaking around.
Leaves that cloud behind it.
There's
really good together. So when it comes to this armor, styles to choose from, you can go
pendulous boobs, dude. They're going so crazy. This is a good one because you get to see just his like actual Skyrim save.
Hey everyone, it's Onglor. Welcome
This
to the
is-
video. Glad to have you
I genuinely am amazed that the boobs got bigger.
today.
That is crazy.
I'll be giving you guys a channel update and the status on future videos. So let's and enjoying them.
God
It means
damn.
a lot to me. So
Walking into the bandit camp and boob mogging all of the female bandit warriors before taking out their chief with a series of
personally,
Elden Ring moveset moves. Oh, and there's my friend, by the way. Sorry, am I in front of her on the screen? No, you are. Let me go ahead and say, yeah, I'm with my pal.
so kind of everything
Holy God.
life personally.
Sorry, I'll just need to take you all off the screen for a sec so you can see it properly. This lady appearing into shot. I think she's a
illness, so
bandit.
kind of
That's too much, man. The pig metal pasties.
everything that could happen at one time did
The
happen.
nipple protectors.
Full on me, so I had to go, you know,
Ah, she's impervious to damage. How can we possibly find a weak point?
as you could say, care for other
First time chat awooga from user Stud Muffin.
people and at the same time myself, so it was a lot.
What a thrill. What a thrill to be here on the platform.
Suffer. And I really didn't have any time
Oh.
because, you know,
Yeah, and the guys are just completely untouched, left
so
vanilla.
now that everything has kind of
It's so good.
confusion, I have more time to actually focus on
Bounty Bandit, Ragar the Blinded says, Gah. Everyone's saying Gah. Oh wait, that's all. Look, there's a lot of Onglor videos. He's so fucking good. But they're all the best ones are where he's reviewing just like a mod that's about swimming. And then it's so hard to focus on anything other than what's become just completely normal to him. There's stuff on the screen right now that he's not even looking at. He's more focused on this helpful UI over here that lets him know how much boob he has, 67. Foot is at 100, of course.
Town. After everything that happened in Hellgen,
He has AI models for this playthrough that he's done one installment of.
I can only hope to settle down here one day. The Jarl has given me a
AI
task,
voice, sorry.
but first, I need to earn some coin to find a decent meal. Let's see what the bounty board has to offer. After all,
Oh, sorry,
I didn't
coming
leave
through.
Rorikstead just to sit around. I came seeking adventure and excitement. It looks like a citizen has been kidnapped and is
Well, I believe Madam's glutes and legs should be able to carry her anywhere to solve this poor citizen's problem. All right. I'll go ahead and go back to the game. Sorry to disappoint anyone who's devastated that I am going back to the game after showing you some Onglor. Oh dear. Oh dear. AI voice and AI script. Yes, for sure. Okay, now let's see. Actually, yeah, no, this right turn is okay, I think, because I'll take a hard turn up here to get onto the bridge. Not this one, but the next one. Yep. Perfectly fine. Clock out. All right, well, hey, fair enough. I understand, dude. As soon as Onglor leaves the screen, or Onglor and his delightful creations, it's hard to stay focused on the pedestrian story of Mr. Motorbikes as him and his team come together to fight. Well, honestly, I don't know what, but I think they're just trying to fight, full stop. Okay. This is a better place to go, I think. Then I'm just going to go ahead, hang a right off of... Ooh. Ooh, come on, man! That doesn't seem fair that that came through the ground. And a wall. But that's fine. God's bravest warrior will hit the retry button, increment the attempt counter, and go again. Hey, thank you very much, an entire cake, for the 30 months. Welcome back. If only Johnny had a massive jiggly ass. It's so true. It's just, it's always so funny to me, man. Like, people who need to be, like, light levels of horny seemingly all the time. It's so crazy. Ah, shit. Don't you have stuff to do? Now, is this gonna ruin everything? I think it already has, yes. Oh dear. Well, they know I'm out here. I guess I'll swim to this middle island, see if we can get a bike there and get back on track. But we might just get dispatched if one of these cars gets a little bit luckier than I do. Okay. Are boats at kill speed right now? All the boats are going insanely fast too, yeah. Doesn't seem like we've got any on the water today. Okay, cool. Love that. Just able to get up the steps and die. Okay. That's a shame. Hey, thank you very much, Luna San Galante, for the Prime subscription. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support. Okay. Crouch. Because it might help somewhere. At 10:14. This time, remember not to go that way. Try out this new path that I was doing before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. Well, this next one. Tom, watch out, there's a car. Ah, dang, Twitch delay. Ah, thank you. So brutal to see the chat message, at least you have $30, and then look up to the right and see that I now have $27. I guess that's how inflation works though, so I can't be too bummed about it. You know, that's just a force of life. Ah! Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay. Now. Left, right. Oh god. Jeez Louise. That's okay. Alright. $30 is $30, but $27 is broke boy money? Dude, come on, let's not put any shame towards $27. That's a perfectly reasonable amount of money to have. Oh god. $27 is, I mean, if I might find myself in possession of $27, that's a pleasing amount of money to have in a wallet without making me feel like I should be worried about the amount of money I'm carrying around, you know? Which I feel like is a sweet spot that's hard to hit. The way that the cars work in this is I have adjusted, so I keep the cars that I needed to drive in previous missions unlocked so that they appear throughout, which means that in this current configuration, the only cars that are necessary that you have to drive, and so are able to be driven, the Yankee truck, which was in the mission that we played at the start of this stream, and then several of the motorbikes, because those are necessary too. Also, the FBI's car, because that needed to be able to be driven normally so they could follow us in the mission before. How did the taxi get me? Fuck. Okay, that was really going well, though. Okay. Hip, hip. $27 is almost $28. $27 is briny smoothie money. Yep. Look, $27 is a good amount to have. $27 is a stepping stone to greatness. How are you going to make $1 million without making 27 first? Hmm? That's right. Many numbers can steadily accrue to $1 million. If you ever... a few $100,000 $27, then you're actually sitting quite pretty indeed. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry, I just found myself sounding like Gary V. You know why you're not making $27? Because you're a fucking bitch! Is that what he sounds like? I feel like I've picked up the vibe in general from his videos, but I don't actually know what he does apart from, like, be... That's not Gary V, is it? That's one of the other fucking ones. They all run together because I don't care about them. But all the financial guys who are like, you're not hustling. You're not hustling, you're not winning. There's one guy who speaks with, like, that specific pitch as well. Anyways. You sound like a fucking bitch, quote, Sun Tzu. Huh. Uh-oh. He's talking about someone who didn't want to position their cavalry in the high grass or whatever. Which I guess you wouldn't want to position the cavalry there because they'd be poking out. I mean, even if the high grass is really high, it has to be pretty high for the riders' heads not to be poking out above it. Getting all my horsemen to, like, duck their heads and go, ooh. Oh my god, we just got so fucking lucky. Okay, good. We're somewhere that I'm thrilled to be. We are back in the relative safety of the park, and I just had a lamppost thrown at me, so never mind. Okay, 8 AM, and I need to be at work at the airport by 2:30. Gonna slow my roll, lose the cops. Cops lost. Now... Oh boy, accessing the airport is going to be its own kettle of fish. Which I think Demi has also left in the pressure cooker for several days. I think if I am to approach this kettle of fish and not simply abscond from the house while my wife deals with it, I'm going to have to think about how to access the airport. Sorry, let me get it. Let me give you some space there while you deal with whatever you're up to. Okay. Shit. Piss. Classic bit of unbreakable fence. Now I'm feeling comfortable, but also I'm aware that I'm only driving this way because it feels right and I know what I'm doing. So. This is the route that we've taken a few times, putting it somewhat lightly, in this playthrough in the past. Now. To get through here... Oh, boy. Yeah, we want to head... east. Fuck, dude. I think our best bet might actually be the stunt jump. Okay. Go up here. Get speed. Hit the stunt jump. Hope that it carries us over to the airport. Perversely, I think this is our actual best option. Oh my god, no. Don't you fucking... Okay. That's not enough speed, for sure. That's not enough speed. That bump was horrid for us. Oh dear. I recognize this park from one of your missions. That feels bad. Yep. Hey, at least you didn't play it. Ah, jeez. Okay. Well... Now, I don't put much faith in me recovering the bike. If I was to, I'd be thrilled. But, considering all we need to do is get to the airport and shoot a helicopter with a rocket launcher, that seems like we might be capable of doing that on foot. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and strike out with my bare feet, well, and some shoes, thank goodness. So let's not, you know, sorry to drop the whole everyday carry loadout on you, but currently it's feet, arms, rocket launcher, shoes, socks, cool fucking leather jacket with biker gang patch. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh dear. No! Unhappy about that. Didn't have it. Okay. Oh, come on now. It's actually a recoilless rifle, not a rocket launcher? Oh yeah, that didn't have any recoil at all. That's cool. Goodbye. And hello! You actually didn't go all that far. Okay, thrilled. Jeez Louise. Punk Rock... I'm trying to divine whether Punk Rock Lee is being serious when they say this isn't a rocket launcher. I feel like I have a different understanding of what a recoilless rifle does. Oh. Certainly neither it nor a rocket launcher save you from that happening to you. I think a recoilless rifle, to me, is like a big gun that you hold, and when you use it on something, it goes boom. But maybe I'm confusing it with a railgun? It is a recoilless rifle? What is that? Because it certainly looks like it's launching a rocket-propelled grenade to me on account of... Oh boy, oh boy. God damn it. Please. And yeah, like in the game they do call it a rocket launcher. Which is why I'm... but also I understand that in GTA they're not going to slow you down with the technical specifications. In the same way that the people who are fans of guns will. It's open in the back so you can fire something big and heavy without falling on your ass. Okay. Well, I'm glad about that. I would hate to fire a rocket launcher and end up head over tuchus. It would be embarrassing. I don't think an RPG is a recoilless rifle. I guess at this point, I'm not... Guy who's in sentence 7 of RPG launcher or recoilless rifle, desperately wishing for the halcyon days of is a hot dog a sandwich? This is based on an RPG 7, which is actually a rocket launcher and not a recoilless. Ah! Okay. Well, I'm getting killed anyway. And I'm going to stand up. I'm going to aim at the ground and I'm going to say goodbye. Okay. Oh, man. It is weird because you'll just be kind of walking around in the world and then you'll find out that someone knows... like a suspicious amount of guns, at least for a non-American, you know? Whenever an Australian knows about, like, knows more than, like, 3 gun names, you're a little bit worried, because it's not really a hobby over here. Like it is in the US. Oh. Yikes. No! Can we go back to the asses? I don't like the gun guys doing their thing. Right? Okay. Attempt 21. It's 4:02 p.m., so I think this is going to be our last attempt for the stream. If it is a different time where you are, I don't know. That must be a glitch. Maybe you want to reset your clock. I just got my jeans so wet, I fell off my motorbike. It is not a good day to be Johnny. Alright. Drive. Oh my goodness gracious. One thing about Grand Theft Auto, which I do admire, is its ability to really believe in the power of a small pole to throw off your plan to drive a specific direction. Like, they do not skimp on that, even in this game where you would think that they would have skimped on that. Okay. Now... Hopefully we win the cars driving through the ground and wall lottery as we get up to the bridge. We do not win it. Oh, come on! Don't rub it in. Well, gang, that is going to be the end of the stream here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I guess we'll go ahead and try and finish politics later on. I have looking at my character's wallet here. We have $25 to our name. Current missions pass sits at an incredible 7. My good lord, holy. 7 missions passed, $25 in the bank. Times died, 123. People killed, 148. Closer and closer to that elusive 1-to-1 kill-death ratio. I will see you all later. Bye-bye. That guy's penis did look... I mean, it looked notable, I'll say that. Proud of him for, having that thing and, you know, rising up to politics in such a wonderful way. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful time out there in the world. Thank you for hanging out. Bye-bye. One more stream of this week, and then I believe...
The song is called
Big Box Truck. I will have another stream on American Friday, Tom Walker Saturday, which is going to be the a PlayStation 2 spin a wheel stream. Big Box Truck. I'm going to go ahead and raid our beloved Big Howl, who is doing a game show stream. Oh, he's watching Studs. If you don't know Studs, you're going to fucking love this. Bye-bye.
I like to
Dance, babe, but just not with you. God bless. Oh yeah, check, by the way, I didn't fucking say this, but check out Slowpuke. Slowpuke fucking rocks. Alright, bye!
I don't fuck.
I just drive my big box truck. Ah, he's done. Alright, bye-bye! Across the open road.